Half
gold
is
coins
lasers.
or whatever, right?
It's a lot of violence.
Lots
It's a
of
tremendous amount of violence.
We might be able to get you something for that.
I'm gonna go
if
wander the
ever.
town a bit, see who else
Who
is
knows?
awakening.
Please.
Oh,
enjoy
I hear the
yourself.
pitter patters of
I
somebody on our roof.
don't know if there's certain things like
Hi,
that.
Yellow.
That's fine. I mean, I still have that diamond I've got.
How was the salamander steak? Is that still holding up with you, or did you consume it all in one go?
Was I not supposed to do that?
It was
I mean, we
also,
still
like,
have the fate plans we have to do.
No, I just gave you a large chunk. I didn't know if you wanted to consume it
We have
all
to
in one
figure out
go
what
or
they
save
do.
it for other days.
I probably should do
That's
that. today.
usually how I eat.
Sorry, I can't look up so high. My yeah,
Mhm.
well, glad all the same you enjoyed it.
That. Ooh, also,
I'm gonna take a gander
I don't
who
know
else
if
is
the-
around.
I still don't know if the guard captain heard from when I did the request to the other guard, but I don't know if we wanted to do that as well. You know, with the whole us going into the swamp thing. If that's still a thing we want to do.
Big Bad, why do you look like you're going to eat them?
I have a question.
Oh, hello! What's up?
Hello. Could you tell me about your bones sometime?
They are in fact very, very small.
Yes? See, most
Mhm.
insectoids don't have bones. They have an exterior skeleton. So I'm
I mean,
curious as to a being of
I'm
your
not.
makeup if
I'm
you
not.
have bones
I'm
or
not an insect. I'm not an insect. I'm a fae.
No, of course, but you do have the same wings and
What is that?
accoutrement of an
bad.
insect. So that's why
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
curious.
I'm not like the. What? Oh, that was a
I
gnome.
think we just got gnomed.
Where is there a gnome
Am I
here?
hallucinating?
Hold on, I need to go.
Unfortunately,
I need
I
to go
might
look at
know
gnome.
that gnome.
Gnome senses sometimes do
Go.
something straight on. I need to check. Also, hold on. I need to.
Don't shy away from potentially violence with the gnome.
I'm not gonna do violence with the gnome. It's fine.
That's unfortunate.
Who would win in that battle?
Anyway,
Annabelle.
Anyway, I was trying to say.
My apologies.
Oh, someone was checking out the sign. Hello? They aren't really sleeping in, aren't they?
Enjoy sleep while you can.
There's a
Some of
weird
us miss
growl
it.
in my head.
Okay, so I can see what I can do with the major magic and the fire scales. What can you normally do alchemically with fire scales like this?
Alchemically? I haven't experimented with them quite yet, but I was thinking like maybe fire-related alchemical properties. To make
How many are in
maybe
here?
a fire-resistant. I'm not quite sure.
These are always going on.
But there was a bit of a snafu the other day.
Find them at some point, assuming I don't get too busy today.
Hello, Yellow.
Well, I believe the current acting magistrate right now will be Caliban.
There's no issue doing that, of course. So, but I would like
Not
to
at
be
all.
on the roster at least.
Yeah, not at all. We don't. There's no conflicts of interest. Let's say, if you're
Okay,
going
so
to join
just
the
for the
Seekers
record.
Guild, you can be a part of any other guilds.
Oh, that is wonderful.
May get you signed up here.
Right. One thing I will simply ask, of course, the services will always be welcome to the Seekers, since that, of course, is how we have done so before. Since it is, of course, established, but if anything, sometimes I may have to take priority as Guildmaster to look after the guild. But I will inform the Seekers whenever.
Of course, the way we sort of operate is once we get a contract in, we'll sort of meander over.
Probably gonna be a slow day here in Aether because things are happening in Redwall.
To them, and you want to lay the law down. Right over there.
I want to see what's a tavern.
Oh, this is a tavern right over here.
Feels like someone beat my brain out of my skull.
That's it. What? That's what a haymaker is. I would say. Oh wait, why am I walking with the hammer in my hands?
Fuck. Right. Okay. Merde.
Hello. Careful though. We haven't repaired the roof in a while, so the tile may be a bit slippery. So.
There should also be a hole in the roof from when I accidentally shot the ceiling.
Oh, well, yeah. Fill the hole then too. I mean, you can fly though, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Is the yellow up there?
Yeah, it's yellow.
Hello.
I see. Hello.
Alright, well, I'm a little tired. I've been working on nails this morning because we were low on nails, so we'll keep destroying stuff in the town, so keep using our nails.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Hello.
They were given a fair bit of coin from our good doctor, and I was going over how one can use coins and things around here. Because doctor said, "Here's some money, treat yourself," and it's just like, oh dear, how do I explain this to one that doesn't know currency? And it's like, oh.
Protection in place. I'll just teleport you right back, and you'll just land here.
Good morning, Pommel.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh, excellent. I guess I won't worry as much about looking over the edge.
I mean, still, I'm assuming just just to avoid a heart attack or something, don't fall.
Well, of course.
Always easy.
I'll try my best.
For
But,
a while.
Well,
Not since I started
I'm
sleeping
Annabelle.
in
Hi,
bushes.
nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, Annabelle.
The bed was at
My
least
name
better
is
than the bushes.
Quill with one L.
Where's
Not
my-
two.
No.
Cool. Well, nice to meet you. Oh,
here it is.
I think it looks to be doing fine. You know what? Would you like me to bring you on tour of this
Good-
place?
Good
Not
morning,
too big.
sir.
That would
so
be
it'd
fantastic.
Good morning,
actually.
Pommel. Oh.
Of course. I will about. Alright. I'm gonna give him a tour. Alright, I'll be back.
Thanks, Annabelle.
No worries. Alright, now we go.
I will.
I'll put something on.
First and
I'll be
foremost,
very
there's the
careful.
barber shop.
Yes.
I thought you were in my head
You're
again.
fully clothed.
I
Hello,
should introduce
last
you to
one.
the crystal. Actually, that's always
I
a good
sleep with
idea.
my clothes on.
Here's the big
It's
crystal.
not- It's not discomforting.
Is there an explanation for the
Why? Why did you think? I probably shouldn't ask.
You're just super groggy. Yeah, I just thought you might have fallen
Have you
asleep
ever-
by accident with your clothes on.
I slept under the bed because there was a thing and no one know. What am I grabbing at? Does anyone want coffee? Is coffee a thing? It's the best thing ever.
Coffee is it?
Listen, it's
I'm more of a tea person, but I do have coffee if you want it.
cocoa beans.
I suppose this is one of the benefits to being a race that doesn't sleep.
If you say anything about cats, I will.
Over here, that's the guard tower. Don't mind the fact that there's like
I didn't say
guards
anything.
right now because they're kind of out somewhere. I'm pretty sure doing stuff.
They will have a reason to. They will have a reason to finally put me away for all the crime I've done.
You've done crime.
Depends on your interpretation.
Aslan, can we bury bodies in dream dirt? Can you dig in the astral realm? So I think I might have to bury bodies again.
Wait a minute. Bloody Mary. Why?
Well, can you dig? Is there like economics? What's the social? What's the hierarchy? What's the agricultural scene in Dream States? Do you have like a flint? Do you have a sky? What's your health plan look like? Tell me everything.
Health plan? What's a health plan?
Never mind. What am I grabbing at? How do you? There's no wood.
You.
That makes sense.
Ooh. Maybe I should be making the coffee.
No.
Yeah.
By all means, do sit. I got this.
I got this. I don't want you to accidentally hurt yourself.
Fine. Better.
I don't believe
If
that.
things get a bit too out of hand, just take his hand, talk into the ring that's on it, and I'll be here as soon as I can. The character basically just try to give me a call on Discord, and it'll just, and once I hear it,
I'll just use.
as soon as I can, I'll come over.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna head over to Redwall. Apparently some things happened. Apparently the entire town got covered in Mothman dust.
Oh, good. I got a reason to hate that place. Lovely. You want milk? This? I don't like. I don't have plenty of milk. How much milk do we have?
We have a fair
Refrigeration
amount.
system. You have a granary? What's your economics look like? You have a protection
We have a granary,
system in
and we have
place?
we have an ice box as well.
What does your
sorry, Al.
what does your tool repair plan look like? Probably fine. Where do you keep the cold stuff?
Cold stuff, this side.
Oh, okay. Lid. Open. Put that gun over.
You're having an interesting day, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you always like this in the morning?
Shit.
What was that about?
What? Nothing. Okay, that should be cooking. I did it. Coffee's that easy.
Did you light the fire? Okay, fair enough.
It's made of flint.
Yeah, I see that.
It's so I can do crime and then quickly dispose of the bodies.
Okay. What is going on? Why did you say that? In those specific words.
Is that a problem? She eats people.
I would like to eat the bodies you make when you do whatever crime is.
Okay. Where's... You guys don't do your dishes at all.
What is
It's
crime?
very irresponsible. You need to get like a maid or something. Is that what I am? Nah, I can do this.
No, you're not the...
I can do it. I can clean it with the water that's running through here.
With the water crystal, yeah.
Oh. Of course. Magic. How do I make it go? I just...
You just add a little bit of pressure to it. Squeeze it a little. Oh,
That's wrong,
my
Ed.
goodness. Oh boy.
If not...
You want holders for that?
Hands are steaming.
I can fix those! I think. Maybe.
Oh, I forgot to pour them. Hold on.
What in all the gods is happening here? Are you okay?
Probably not.
Do you need to see somebody?
I need coffee. I'm gonna go drink my coffee outside.
Today's gonna be an interesting day, Yellow. You just chug that bitch, huh? Hello.
Where'd you get your milk? What the fuck did I do to myself?
It's sheep's
You saw
milk.
that too, right?
Yeah, I saw it too.
Oh, okay.
You really like your coffee strong, don't you?
I like making milk that burns my tongue.
Okay. What is going on, Mama?
Sorry. I had to wake up. Bit fuzzy. Okay. Fully here. I don't know.
You sure?
Yeah. My hands hurt. Can we move on to a different subject so I don't have to think about it?
Am I allowed to fix
Alright.
the man?
It doesn't involve ripping
Come on
them off?
in.
No.
Not interrupting, am I?
I want claw hands. Sorry, no, still waking up. Hold on.
I can try that.
I would not like that, actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Then why did you say you were like
Good morning.
I think because he's groggy.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Guildmaster. Yellow. I'm guessing
You can do it.
And Ethan. And Ethan. Aaron.
That was the first time.
Nathan. There you go.
Very good.
There you go. Do you
Mind if I sit?
You got a little, just like a blue little strand of myself, just sort of tucked in your ear, just a little. There you go. Okay. Fully awake. Ready to do some work.
Right.
What you need? Want me to look over some paperwork? Learn more about the business, or right, we're doing that today. Yeah, totally. Where did I put those papers? You guys show me where you store your paper.
They're in a cupboard up there. Hold on.
Oh, do you have a ladder? I mean, I could climb up there, but I don't want to cave it in. I don't want to like accidentally fall.
Well, it's attached to the little pulley here. He just pulls it down.
Oh. Okay. Oh, cool. What do you What's the plan for today then? Study on course?
Try to do our best to stay on course.
Fair enough.
hopefully not get to the point?
I'm probably going to be up here doing some research on some plants as well as some scales. Some folk want me to turn into seeds.
Scales into seeds.
Magic bullshit. I mean, they're trying to figure out a way to use the properties of the fire salamander scales, turn it into a plant so we can keep getting them without having to hunt salamanders the whole time.
Isn't that just a really fancy way of making something that doesn't technically become a compost into a compost?
Pretty much.
And why not just use the whole animal?
Why
the scales?
Fire salamanders are actually the easy part.
No, it seemed like a fist did that to you.
Yeah.
I'll take your word at it.
Okay. I'd highly recommend it.
Right? We sadly also lost Charlotte as a guild member.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
The brown-haired girl.
Rab.
What are we talking about?
She was commonly known as Soup Bunny.
Soup Bunny. I don't think I've been acquainted.
Have you ever seen a rabbit folk? One side is white, one side's black.
Oh, I didn't know they were part of the Agriculturals Guild. I've seen them around. Never been properly introduced.
No, they recently left the guild. Since when you join the Dominion, you can't be part of any other groups.
Oh, goody.
That's unfortunate.
I was planning on going possibly into town to reaffirm some information I heard from yesterday. But I would prefer to continue possibly finding time to be able to learn more about the guild and the paperwork, just so I'm fully acquainted.
Of course. As long as you're awake for it. More awake than...
I just need to get back into my usual sleeping routine when a bed's involved. Apologies.
No, it's understandable. Like you said, you've been sleeping in bushes for the longest time, so...
Bushes, barrels, docks.
Can't imagine that's been comfortable.
When you have been physically trained to be sleeping on ships, as long as you keep your spine properly positioned, it's
It's probably no different than
over
sleeping in the
comfort.
forest.
We're pretty light, so we can actually sleep in breeze. Because that's what I sometimes. I don't know why I didn't do it more often, but maybe that has to do with me falling out of them so often.
Hmm.
What about you all? What do you plan on doing today?
I plan on taking it easy today. Unless something comes up.
Trying not to starve and hunt my allies. And friends.
I recently, got some
Good.
weasels. Got a fair amount of them, if you want some. Hold on.
Do we have a designated way of trading with people? Do we have a stall in the marketplace at all?
Not recently. There's about 3 of them there.
We
Do you
could
like
possibly use the coin that we initially given to pay someone to sell goods in the marketplace if someone's looking for a job.
We could. That actually might be a good idea.
We already have a place with that sign out front. It's rather outdated. I don't even think I've seen that person before. What was their name on the sign? Jen, Glenn.
I did not.
Actually, to be
I didn't
fair,
see
I
anybody
looked
with no
over,
goblet.
I saw it a bit ago. Now I look and it's gone.
Yeah, we're putting it back. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
I would assume with the winery being unattended, our head is open. Strange how you just keep your doors open. Do I
Yeah,
have
because
permission to put this
everything's...
back?
Of course. But everything's enchanted, so if anyone steals, then they get cursed.
Oh.
With being poor?
There's a menagerie of curses, and also, Yellow will just eat them or something. Yeah, so the boss and the ass man are out today, so you can feel free to do your own stuff.
Oh. Oh well.
Hey yo.
There's a talking bush that eats pebbles.
Can I eat it?
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend it. It might be fey.
You can do whatever you want.
Another one?
I mean, also, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm just messing with you. I'm pretty sure it's not a bush. I'm pretty sure it's a gnome.
I hate gnomes. Excuse me, Rufflup.
I mean, he keeps insisting that he's not a gnome, that there's no gnome, that it's a bush, and then he just gives them pebbles. Oh, okay, well, there you go. There they go. Okay, fine. Oh, what is that? But so far today has been somewhat interesting, I suppose. You have a torturing new guy. And then there's a talking gnome, but his gnome keeps going in bushes. Also, I ate a bunch of pebbles and I threw at it.
Great.
Yeah, it did feel kind of gross. Also, you said to look away afterwards. So I kind of left. Interesting. Also, he was talking about he couldn't feel the pulse from the logs that we had over there, which I told him, yeah, no, they're dead because they harvested the trees. And then he had a long pause and he just said, "Oh!" and left. Nope, they're weird. They're always weird. There's some of the good. He doesn't seem that harmful though. He's definitely not like one of the red cap gnomes that I've heard about that are very, 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 very bad. I think they murder children, so that's not good.
It's not?
But he can grow fish.
Yeah.
Very angry.
I stopped doing that.
Will be very angry and vengeful at you.
I mean, it's in their nature. It's just what they do. Can't really tell them to stop. Oh. What?
Oh.
Way to go. I thought I saw it. Did you see where it went?
Slightly tap your stomach again. With a 17, I pull the sickness out of you.
Let's try over here.
Cure poison.
That's not terrible. Well, if you're looking for it to hunt it, wouldn't the high ground be suitable? Since you can do that?
Oh, anyone else call me Rad? Makes me sound small.
Flight working properly, I can do that. Yes.
Aside from that, just try to be respectful. Understand that if you go to a ruler of an enemy kingdom and you say, hey, you sent people who came up into our land and started threatening and attacking people, in which that ruler may respond. The way they should respond is holding their people accountable for that behavior. A ruler is always responsible for all the people that are from their kingdom, whether or not they're in their kingdom. You're responsible for the actions of your people. But if they're a tyrannical dictator sort, they might just say, they had every right to be here, that they could threaten whoever they want because it's all in the name of their god or gods or their mission or whatever.
And you know what we say to those people?
Right.
We say, and
we put those people
for you.
in the pit.
Actually,
Oh. Where'd it go? Meatballs are everything I care about. I'm allowed to hunt and kill them. I don't know where it is.
always angry.
I know, I
It's
think that's
well.
really weird for some reason.
Is it just an emotion of anger that you need, or is it any negative emotion?
It's any negative. I technically cannot say souls, but I'm told it's not allowed.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
not knowing the actual people attached to them.
The hat always angry.
Hold on,
if
I
you
just
wanna
need
try
to go
that.
and
The hat? Wait, your hat is your hat's angry? Why is your hat angry?
He's
Oh.
sentient.
Oh yeah, sentient hat.
I mean,
But it'd be
Can
really funny
try,
if it
because that was the only time I've ever heard that option.
have fire enhancement.
Oh.
Fire enhancement on myself. Wield a bag. Does that
I
make
mean,
the bag able to be fired?
I don't really.
They have to be okay with it.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking about. Like, I'm probably not gonna be able to shoot it, considering that's all I have. So trapping seems like the best option. Or I just run at it with a knife.
Being out of character, I can't understand.
Actually, I do have a sword that I don't use often, but yeah. Yeah, I knew how to play it. How much? 4 copper.
Insert voice changer for hat because it's easier this way, I guess. Asking what is even happening because he's asleep.
This is gonna be funny because I have a feeling this is not gonna work unless I
I
do
was going to try and take the anger you hold.
trial and error though.
If this guy looks like he has anger,
Or if it's
he
going
looks
to
angry.
Okay, this isn't going to work
Oh, yeah,
at
yeah,
all. I
guys.
rolled a nat 1, so that means
Hello.
sentient objects. It's not going to
Hey, are
work.
you
with them.
angry?
Oh, sad? No.
Are you
No.
sad?
Are you happy? No.
Hello?
That doesn't work.
What are these questions? Negative emotions.
My fellow demon
These
friends.
questions.
Oh, because my familiar
Good
emotions.
luck.
My familiar is hungry and they negative emotions. Because they're all far too positive. What can help them? I mean, there's a bunch of angry people over there. Hello, you can't say it sucks to be Galactor. It's awesome to be Galactor.
I didn't say anything.
I don't really have any
That was-
sadness or anything, so.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at this guy.
I told you he's rude.
I'm gonna go check out on the agriculture field, see what's happening, and I'll be back. Maybe.
Then see if the forge people, they might be like sweaty. You might be able to eat
Oh
their
yeah, she might be
sweatiness.
like sad and angry. Well, they're always angry and people are
Oh, okay. Most members are currently having a conversation right there. Oh, but I hate to interrupt them. So, if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask you some questions. Go ahead. From what you said earlier and from what I heard again,
gotta quit.
Best of luck to you.
I told you.
Welcome to
Tired.
Aether.
Thank you. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys around.
That's fine.
Also, we may or may not have taken some apples from the crate. I'm broke, but I will put some copper down for that later. Sorry.
Okay.
Where are the meatballs?
Oh, he's right over there. Chief, by the porch.
It's always
He's by the porch.
interested in meeting new people.
How you doing today?
There was a meatball I was hunting. I can't find it.
Usually it's just all about asking. Most people are up to.
There was a meatball around here? Did you kill it? So it got away from you.
I don't know where it is. I'm still hunting.
Well, it'll turn up eventually. They always do. So, listen, if you ever want to spar again, just I'll be around if you ever do. Because the last time we did, it was a draw.
I'm okay with it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around. Are you new here?
Yes, I just wound up here.
Oh well, welcome
I'm trying to get
Aether.
to know everything I can in such little time that I have. Oh, technically I'm not limited on time. Hello, I just tried to rush.
Well, in case, I mean, name's Michael.
Librams, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, and yeah, and this is Yellow.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, so, did you just traveled here from somewhere, or, like...
I fell asleep and I think I sleepwalked a little.
So you basically just sleepwalked here?
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't know you could just, like, sleepwalk and just all of a sudden you wind up here in Aether.
Well, apparently there's, like, these portal things? I don't know, I must have wandered in one of those. That's what I was told, at least.
Probably. I mean, well, I hope you like it here, and while you know, I just hope you like it here until you have
Well,
whatever
it's
how much time
absolutely
you have.
lovely.
Oh yeah, it's very peaceful. I mean, other than Redwall, which is pretty much chaotic, but
Redwall?
you know, I probably might go.
First time
I
I'm
could
hearing
probably
of
need
this.
to go there for some business.
First time
Pardon?
I'm hearing of another place.
Yeah, there's a place called Redwall. You have to take the Nexus to teleport to it.
Are the walls red?
I don't know. That it's just called Redwall. What the heck?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm not allowed to eat it.
I don't think. Yeah, don't eat them. Don't eat them. What are you doing? Nope. I think he's just messing with you. You might want to be careful. Yeah, I think they're the curious type, but I would recommend you.
Bend down. Are these on your arms?
They are. I grew them.
I guess.
Magically?
Ah, Macbeth.
I don't know.
Apparently we got some new people here. Oh, good.
I love it. I've only been in this town for like 10 minutes. I've already heard stories about you.
And just wind up here.
I do think
Which is very
I protect the place from meatballs.
Sleepwalking.
Oh, hello there.
I'm allowed to eat
Greetings.
because the
It is good to
old
see you.
wizard man said I could.
I'll just
I did hear you eat them, which I found kind of weird at first, but I'm okay with it as long as I can look at these. You'll have to excuse Tell
my
me,
friend. He's very
I met the bee lady.
She did drink an
you
entire thing
have.
of ale to herself instantly, so
Oh, they get
it's
bigger.
good if she needs to sleep that off.
Well, I believe they should be drinking some water so they
These
don't
are
have a
so-
hangover. Or else they'll have a headache when they wake up.
Yes.
Careful, those are sharp.
Oh,
Be
trust me,
careful with them.
that
I know.
I had
Neither
one
of
this
us
morning.
are living, so strictly
I have some more things.
We were trying to get her to drink some water by sticking it
Not,
in like a
and they're not going to heal this time. Those were an accident to heal, but these are going to hurt much more.
Not to drink that water.
Yeah, those definitely don't heal.
I don't remember who it was.
Very much the opposite.
But as long as she's feeling better later, just getting some.
About you, do you have anything cool on your body?
I mean, I got armor. Wait, whoa, hey, yo, yeah.
It doesn't look magical.
Sorry,
Oh,
the needle
I'm
is scary.
not magical. I'm full on human.
Oh.
I'm glad I'm not
At least
a
you got a
bird.
big
That
arm for
happened to
sitting.
me as well. They were all curious
yeah.
about me as well.
Oh.
Anyway, nice to meet you.
I mean,
Nice to
me
meet
for
you.
a
My name
moment.
is Julian Cinderquill.
It's the fireman again.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
yeah, that's Julian. That's Julian.
I met him earlier. He's on fire.
Yeah.
He's always on fire. So I couldn't exactly ask questions about that.
Julian.
Ask questions of what?
Hi.
Arm.
Just generally was going to
Arm.
ask questions about the place and what exactly they do.
How are you doing today, Toby?
Hi, Michael. I see you've met my friend.
Be safe.
Okay.
Let me know if there's any.
Yeah, he's a curious fella.
You know what they say about
You're all. The bee lady's awesome, but I still like the fireman more. No offense.
Pretty much. I mean,
He's been very helpful to me, so I thought I'd repay that favor by showing him around. And he seems to be very much enjoying
I
himself.
made his wings.
That he did.
I mean, like, as long as it's like, I guess.
Well,
as
I
long
can't
as people
fly
are
with
comfortable
them.
it.
They're not exactly for flying.
Hmm.
They're more
Well,
for
I got some
channeling.
business in Redwall I gotta take care of, so I must be going.
Best of luck with that. Stay safe.
That was fast.
Yeah, if you again, let me know if you ever want to spar again, Yellow. I'll come back later.
You see how cool they are. They take his melee.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
But it's
Julian?
weird. They heal. They're meant to shoot things.
I need to spar
I'm
with
gonna
you,
need to
my
check.
friend.
Shouldn't grab those.
You, I need to spar with
You make me
you.
break my focus.
I'll do that when I get back.
You're not
I'll
that
do that when I
heavy.
get back. I won't be long.
Understood. Okay.
I'm definitely heavier than they are.
Practice hunting friends.
I feel like they wouldn't be able to hold you up. No offense, not to
So
call
what
you.
is your name?
You
No,
can.
it's fine.
It's just there's a designated
Lovely to meet you.
sparring ground that
Lovely to
people
meet
go
you as
to.
well.
It's nice
I'm
and
Macbeth.
wide open, so if spells miss and career off course, then
Who's this?
lesser chance of someone getting hurt.
I'm Ratatosker.
Ratatosker.
You appear to be not alive.
Yes.
I would highly recommend don't climb on him.
Thank you. I like my hat too. Huh?
Things of the living don't. Things of the living don't mesh well with lich anatomy.
I karate chopped a guy today.
Well, we are
I'm sure
we're
it's
familiars. Does
I
that
just don't
work the
touch
same way?
with my hands as much.
Actually,
Yes,
Chief,
I
that bears a good
do.
point. Chief,
What?
question. Familiars. How does that work with your lich anatomy? Because they're beings of they're beings of magic, much like I am. Does your
They're
death aura
extensions
tend
of someone
to?
else's life force, so it does depend.
Okay. Well, much like me, that I'm not burning the ground that I'm walking on. You can
So
you
I
can
can or
probably
can't
pull
touch
that aura
him.
back.
It's the gnome that's totally a bush.
Oh yeah, it just takes a
Only
little
a bush to see.
getting used to.
But he's very don't let that dissuade you. He's a very nice lich.
That is
Probably the
no,
nicest
no,
lich
it's
you've
just
ever met.
bush.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna get.
So I see.
What is it a problem for them
So
being here?
now I know where that
sparring
gnome's
ground?
from.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes,
was
there
gonna
is.
say we should go there so we can practice with the wings.
Yes, and look at more cool things, like arms
That sounds fun.
and arm blades and non-magic
let's go check it
arm
out.
I
swords.
believe I'll show everybody.
Speaking of spotting, by the way, do any of you know someone good enough at combat that's willing to teach?
A couple. I just don't. Well, what are you planning on practicing with? Like, are you wanting to get good with, like, say, claws or a sword? What's your preferred fighting style?
I think an axe. Like,
Oh, okay. I want to say Nathan would be good for that.
Hey,
From
I
the
thought he
Seekers?
fought with a
Yeah, I-
sword. You can
I
try
know, but
though.
I-
It might be
I've-
worth asking.
I'm really willing to learn anything anyone's willing to teach me, as long as I know how to defend myself from apparently those bars of meat with many mouths.
If you kill one, tell me.
He's gone. He ran away again. I will.
Why? Are you the person I'm supposed to inform? Oh, okay. Wait, are we able to just pick them up?
If they're dead, because if they're alive, they'll bite you. They're a little unique, where they don't exactly fall under the protection of this place. You can attack them at will, but they can also retaliate in kind.
But theoretically, then you could just get a fishing rod and just hook one of them. They can't bite it if they can't exactly reach the fishing line. Or just get a hook, just a big hook, and just hook them in the mouth.
That's actually really smart. I didn't even think of that. If it works, it works. But I haven't tried. I don't have the tools.
I've had to
for
do
such
that a
things.
couple times for fish.
Nice. But if you want, though, I can show you the fighting. They show you the training ground. I don't know if they actually have weapons.
Oh, I
there
already
for
saw
you
it,
to
but
use,
I'm willing to watch anything, really. I'm here to learn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they're there. So.
To the crystal, as long as there's
Right.
supervision.
Yeah, I
Usually
mean,
it's
but like,
Halifax or sulfur, but
I feel
It's
like in
like-
that regards, then it's more of the Mages Guild that's in charge of that specifically, while the Seekers
When
Guild just
you-
supplies items.
When you have like a furnace, right? Usually the coal that comes from the furnace is mined from somewhere. It's given raw energy from somewhere. You don't normally walk about to different corners of a town or like to a location from location taking coal out of other furnaces and throwing it into that one. You see where I'm a bit.
Yeah,
where
you
I'm
know,
a
I
bit
know you
weird?
don't normally do that, but it's not like we have like a mine filled with stuff that we can just put into the crystal. Is there?
No, I'm just saying.
Otherwise, things
there
would be
where-
fine.
where-
Yeah,
It's
that's
less-
what
where I come in.
It's less refueling and it feels more like it's scavenging.
Yeah, kind of. You can say that.
Well, I've been putting.
Yeah.
Like we said, we have a couple of plants from the Feywilds, where we take a few, because since they're magical plants in general,
Right.
and we're growing them,
Yeah.
we put them into the crystal,
Mm-hmm.
a part of them.
Same with the symbols on it, which is why I'm kind of saying the whole island in general is just kind of working together. It's not just like one specific group taking care of everything. It's everybody here just all of us together have to do the job to just keep everything afloat.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
You're raising your hand, Yellow. I'm assuming you wanted to say something.
I also help by donating mana for the big things that I don't
Mhm.
understand.
Okay. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, hence everybody working together kind of thing. It's not just one party doing all of the job of maintaining it. It's everybody's doing their part to maintain it.
So forgive me if I'm going on many different trails of thought. It is a very new thing that I am learning every day about, and probably will for the foreseeable future.
Same here.
It just feels
I'm also learning things.
different, I guess. I'm supposedly
Yeah.
I learned what anger is, I think.
used to it.
Oh.
So. Okay. Right. What else? Because I think that's fine for now.
Also, actually, I did hear one thing that one time that apparently if we put enough mana into the crystal, apparently it can the land itself can expand. and just
Really?
kind of like add stuff. Yeah, because I heard there was a plan about that at some point of like expanding and some shit, right? Or something.
Really?
When I was by the mayors, that was a really long time ago though. I think they were like
Probably might not.
when we were
recognize
talking
me,
about,
but,
you know,
I'm the
because if you put enough mana in the crystal, like a lot of mana, because the island, the reason why the island.
So wait. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, so you shot it, right?
Two. Yeah, no, there's a dent in it. It didn't pierce.
Good. I'm glad you're here, B-friend. I might need you. Heal that dent.
Right.
I mean, you can try. I think that's just.
I don't know if that'll work. I've never worked
blacksmith
with life magic before.
He's gonna.
I mean, wouldn't it
cast it? It's going to. Energy's gonna come off, but the dent remains. Yeah, I don't really think.
I have a better
can
idea.
Feel things made of metal.
What? Out of curiosity, what is it? Just straight healing, nature? What is it?
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to shoot lasers.
Life. All right. Well, I meant his affinities, because even though
life.
One thing, for example, I'm working on a theory on this. Even though this shoots fire, I could say, for example, get a cartridge filled with essentially life crystals, for example. I could hand it to him, he could charge it for me, and I might be able to shoot someone with a healing bullet. Or it will actually shoot them. Don't know. It's something to
I
test.
feel like healing bullet is something of an oxymoron. Because I'm not shooting a.
Those are meant to shoot. Those are meant to shoot energy beams, not healing beams.
I've seen where I'm from. I've seen a person have an actual gun that shoots healing after they've killed things.
What if?
Interesting.
So I don't. Healing life magic can't heal that. It heals like people, right?
That's
well,
something
yeah.
like
If we had someone that was hurt, then I could probably heal them like that.
Hey,
but I haven't
have a
really had
really
a chance to try.
stupid idea.
I know what you're gonna suggest, and I
Go
don't
on.
think it's a good idea.
Let him cook. What? I was gonna ask the bee lady.
No.
I was gonna ask the
You see,
bee
'cause
lady to
I-
do that anyways.
It's just
Yeah,
my palm.
I know, but I cut myself a bunch trying to practice, like to like get practice doing it, and like I can't condone you hurting yourself, so I can practice. What if I screw it up?
What if
It's
bee
just a
lady
cut on my hand.
spars
I have
with
bandages
man
if
with
worse
gun,
comes to worse.
and then we heal
No.
them afterwards?
I refuse that. I already fought someone that uses melee, and let's just say I almost died.
Okay.
Well, maybe
bee friend. Have you killed anyone recently? That's nearby, or maybe is still alive.
You know, I'm just gonna make this easier.
Hey, no! Oh, look!
Heal
he's
his
getting blood
palm.
everywhere.
Heal
Right.
his palm.
Right. Just hold your palm out for me.
He just licked the blade.
If you would. Don't. That's gross.
It's my
How would
own
you- how'd you
blood.
like that?
It's my own
Yeah,
blood.
but that's
I
not
clean
the
the
point.
knives. I clean and sharpen them.
Unsanitary. Okay. You're gonna feel the pain alleviate some, and the wound slowly close, but only really enough to stop the bleeding. I mean, it works.
It does work, which freaks me out, but it does work.
You know, I was
Oh,
half
slow,
tempted
though.
to
I could-
start
I could
screaming
do
in
better.
pain, but just as
That
a
wouldn't
joke.
make me
but
feel any. That wouldn't make me feel any better.
That's why I didn't.
Let me finish
Interesting.
closing that up for you.
All right.
You're gonna see the wound close for you. There you go. Feel better? Not bleeding anymore. Don't do that again. I can't be responsible for people hurting themselves. I've hurt
But
enough
if we
people the
need
last
more
couple days.
tests, we'll call you.
Where I'm from, death is, well, people frown upon it when it's said like this. Death is a setback. It's just
Well, you've
a
talked about
pause.
that before.
Yeah.
But surely pains though.
Here, no.
Hurt.
Oh yeah, no, it hurts like a motherfucker.
Well, that doesn't
Not
make me
now.
feel much better.
But if I die, I don't remember the feeling of it. It's weird.
But you did it. It works. It works.
It did work. I was gonna say, if we could get two people to spar, or if two people happen to be sparring and one of them happened to get hurt, that's a good opportunity for me to practice.
I wanna.
We're just gonna.
I wanna see her. I wanna see her spar someone.
I have a stupider idea.
How stupid? No.
I'm kidding. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid.
I would hope you would. Listen, I'm
Sometimes.
a complete novice. You probably wouldn't get that hand back.
It wouldn't blow the hand off. There'd just be a hole in the middle of it, and it wouldn't bleed because the fire would immediately cauterize it.
Well, you'd have a hole in your hand that I would not be able to seal up.
Wouldn't be the
I
first
don't know.
time.
I haven't sealed up bullet holes yet.
Damaged flesh.
Maybe.
First
Maybe I
time
can.
for everything.
It's
I suppose.
malleable.
Not condoning you shooting yourself, but you know, in case it happens.
I know. I'm gonna
If
say
you
a trial
did
by
shoot
fire.
yourself,
Ha,
I
ha,
would
ha.
help you.
Ha.
Oh, ha 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 ha, because you
Ha.
would have burned
Ha.
your hand. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go jump off the island now. Not
Bye. Oh, hello.
But you can't.
Welcome
fly.
back.
Huh?
Why would
That you
jump
can't.
off if you can't fly?
Stupidity.
That does seem to be a common
think
trait
it-
around here.
I'm not gonna do it.
Good. I can't heal you if you fall forever. Not sure where the ground starts and where it ends.
Anyways, before I was gonna cut myself, I was gonna suggest, why don't you try something plant-like?
Oh, that's a good point.
That's also.
I guess it would work. I guess it would work the same way, but wouldn't that fall more? Well, I guess they're living. That falls towards nature.
It is life magic. It is nature, life, nature, whatever. I don't know how it works.
But
Nature is a part
different
of
class
life.
altogether. Well, they're more intrinsically linked. From what I understand.
Let me open this piece of paper I have in my back pocket. I can't
will
open
go
it.
find someone to practice hunting, or your whatever you're doing.
I would appreciate that as long as you don't mortally wound them.
I will
At least not in the.
spit acid on them if they say I'm not.
But if you do,
I
please
would
tell me if you
appreciate
do, 'cause
that.
I'd like to see it.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen them spit acid. It's actually kind of fucking terrifying, but pretty cool.
That's why I want to see it. She's so cool.
Oh.
Couldn't you ask to forge one?
Ah, sure. Oh, hey, you know.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm supposed to look for someone for practice hunting. Or spurring. Attacking.
What? Who asked you this?
Someone.
Yes.
Oh, you want to spar fight? Like learn how to fight?
Yes. Someone asked me to do that
I mean-
so they can watch me.
Actually, our friend here, Labrams, is actually going to Redwall to find a teacher too. So if you want to learn how to fight and practice, that'd be the perfect time.
Am I supposed to hunt him?
No.
Spar.
Do
Spar.
you want to learn to fight or to hunt?
I'm supposed to spar them.
Sparring is for fighting. Yeah.
I
it's not-
don't
you
have a
face
weapon
them
yet. I
as
should
well.
really ask someone to teach me stuff first.
Yeah, if you're looking for someone to spar, I think you have a better chance of finding someone at Redwall for that.
Well, first I'm gonna ask around here to see if anyone knows. Then I'll head down to that wall after asking someone.
Don't give me that grimace.
Perhaps the story you can
Attach on.
So,
I'd like that. If you could tell
welcome
me
to
that
lesson
story
2.
someday.
It's been
And then
5 minutes since your previous
I think
lesson.
that'd be nice.
So, you already know how to make a basic healing potion. Now, I'm going to show you the absolute bare bones basics.
Magic going on out there. I don't know what that magic spell was called. I don't know what that magic spell was. So I guess whenever you're ready, if you want, how many people would you want to go with for this talk? Who do you want?
I mean,
how many?
I know definitely probably you two. Because you're big parts of this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be overwhelming them with a giant group.
I mean,
that
of
would just
course.
look weird.
Sorry. Do we want to bring?
Yellow?
Wait, are you part of the guild?
She's
Part
an
of the guild,
ally
right?
friend.
I am an
Oh,
ally.
I mean, she's a friend, obviously. No, that's fine.
I'm looking
Alright.
for
I think the
someone
three
to
of us
spar.
going would be about enough.
Someone to spar.
Someone
Oh.
to s-
I mean, you can always just look in Redwall. There's always a bunch of people sparring in Redwall.
Right. Do you mean a scar? Is that why you're pointing to your eye?
I'm not like
Spar.
spar. They want to fit someone basically.
Okay.
Right.
If we're bringing
Yeah,
three
Redwall, there's
people-
always a bunch of people over there.
To make them more comfortable, it should be said along the lines of, "Hey, we would like to meet in advance in town." Let's not be specific, so people don't, like, oh, they're gonna meet here. Let me go over there and wait, and wait them out. Let's like, hey, go like, hey, let's meet in town. I'll come get you. We'll ask whenever you're ready, and we'll say when we're ready, and you can guide them over with 2 people of their choosing. So it's a three equal group, right?
The one
That's
issue
fair.
is I'm just hoping that if we do that, we don't just
the training ring.
Yeah, there's one in Aether as well.
Is there any way
you could add
that
training ring?
Don't need help finding the
I
training
don't think
ring.
anybody's
I'm
using
looking
it.
for someone that's able to teach me certain weapons.
Oh god, okay.
Otherwise, the training ring means nothing to me if I can't learn how to fight. Last thing I want to do
If
is
you
try
want-
to use a spear and accidentally somehow hold it backwards.
Yeah, that would.
If you want to go to Redwall, you would want to go up those stairs. There'll be a little platform at the end of them called the Nexus. You'll basically think of Redwall. Just think the name Redwall, and it should take you there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of
course.
Yeah.
They seem nice.
Oh, there's someone.
Yeah.
Hey, over right next to you.
I'm looking for someone to spar because people want to watch me spar for some reason.
I can't help you there. I'm not really a fighter.
Maybe
That's
another
looking in
time.
my
but-
life.
Yeah, maybe another time, but not right now. Sorry.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
You might find someone in Redwall that would be willing to fight. It seems like most of the people who do want to, fight up are usually in Redwall.
Right.
There, you could ask somebody maybe at the blacksmith. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Where are they?
So you can hold a bit more power. So
Unconscious.
Yeah, maybe don't show that then. I would hate for my friend to get hurt.
Or
for
as
you
long
to
as
get
you don't stay in
teleported
front of
back
where
to
I'm
the
shooting.
Nexus. I guess.
Friend, did you kill the meatball?
Is there a meatball around?
I thought there was one earlier. I thought you had gone to kill it.
There was one earlier.
Oh.
A while ago.
I don't know where that one is.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine. See, okay, why do I know what this? I know what this is. Why are there 2 skulls?
That's death and that's decay.
Okay. Man, there's a
And
lot
then
of
it's
skulls. I did not know there was this many.
There's a lot. I honestly don't know much about the ones other than the stuff at the top.
Yeah, I only know
about the bottom.
my 3, except I know this one for some reason. I just don't know what it's called.
Dark.
That's interesting.
That's just dark.
I feel like that's important to me for some reason.
It's probably nothing.
Hope so. That was dark.
Julian had the
I like
dark
my-
affinity for a time. I think that
I like my
changed though
side of
since
the-
he's did his ritual.
I like my side of the circle better.
Just were you told about what happens if you collide with opposite affinities?
I think you explode, don't you?
Pretty much, yeah. I shouldn't say
do I-
collide, more of the 2 magic collides together.
I loathe the day I meet someone with the death affinity. I don't think
Hey,
that'll
we
go
just
well
met a
for me.
lich not 10 minutes ago.
Okay, but he's different. Like I'm not afraid of him.
Okay.
He's very nice, very cool person. Makes like what's the word?
I've never
Comes
met
to the end
anything other than I don't even know if I've met anything other than what is that? Opposite of me.
Earth. I met a few
if I-
people that has mainly protection,
If I touch
which
Earth, I explode?
is this symbol here. If your magic collides with Earth magic, then yes.
Interesting. Our schools are not that
I don't
far
think
apart.
you yourself would explode, but the spell itself
They
would
are, no.
explode.
Okay, maybe life's not that bad.
Though I have heard
Oh,
rumors
that's
about if
different.
someone has 2 opposite affinities in the same person, they immediately just explode.
Hopefully I don't have any dark.
Just like in The
I don't
Mist.
know why. Maybe I lean more towards this side, but I think I'll come more towards this side. Since you're all life and stuff.
Right.
I'm flexible.
I'll have to. Well, now I just want to practice. Now I want to, but I don't think Califax is in town to teach me anything. I don't.
If Calbando's around, you could probably ask him or Archimedes.
Oh,
Well,
Calbando's
Archimedes
really
is
busy.
fire. So I'm not sure if he might be able to help you at least channel something, but not be able to learn something.
Yeah, I'm really more. If it's in me, then it's just a matter of figuring it out. But maybe just some tips. Maybe.
Be friend.
I don't know. Maybe
Which
it
of
just takes
these
time.
do you
These things take
belong
time.
to, or do you belong to any of these?
The tree-looking one and the circle.
The circles? What's that?
If I remember, that was life and growth.
Interesting. I'd like to talk to more of this Mages Guild people at some point.
Well, there's some people that's literally just the thing you're standing on, which is soul itself, and they can use everything.
I thought they explode.
If you have soul, that's the only exception, pretty much.
I mean, I'm sure if you cast life in one hand, death in the other, not good things would happen to you.
Yeah, no, I think bad things happen to you very quickly.
Sounds like fun.
Kyle is soul, but he's not around right now. Other than that, the only few other people I know that are soul off the top of my head would be Calithax.
I would like to find the crystal.
Oh, right, we're still looking for crystals. Well, I know there's a cave that's got crystals in it. So I'm
You
not
need
sure if you're supposed to
permission
take...
from the Mages Guild in order to take
Oh,
You don't
needs
see...
perm-
Right.
everything needs permission nowadays for things.
Because the crystals in there are created by the negative crystals in there, and
Quiet
that fuels
bush,
the
I'm
island.
thinking.
And it's magic bullshittery.
Bush.
Right.
Just a normal talking bush. No
From what I
need to
remember,
any other bush.
that one allows it to flow. That one
you're a
anchors it to where we are.
bush- Oh, okay, I won't do anything. I'm sorry.
There's nothing suspicious or scary happening. Everything's fine. No one's going in any danger from me.
You think I can trap it in a sack?
What about a sack?
Death, decay,
Holds a sack?
even more death.
I don't think that's... I'm not sure. Probably not. It might be a person.
Punishment for touching the bush is being ripped from the afterlife 100 years after your death and being forced to see the firstborn of your descendants die, and they know it's your fault.
What if you don't have
thing I
any
can't have
firstborns or descendants?
Yeah, I'm a familiar. I can't really have kids. Oh. Well, that's not ideal either.
What if I have one or maybe two that I do not know about because I remember nothing of my past?
They'll just explode.
Cool. I don't know them. I don't care.
So no touching the bush. Got it.
Okay. Touches bush.
You will also get poison ivy.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, no, I definitely don't want that.
All these bushes have poison ivy in them.
Hand light's on fire. I got rid of it.
I've hidden these bushes before. I think maybe I just.
Alright.
I burnt a tree down with my bare hands.
Do you belong in this circle anywhere?
That's
I'm
not
curious.
really a threat. That's just knowledge.
Oh.
Look up there! It's the sky!
I think I looked the wrong direction.
What the?
Oh, you never seen the sky before?
Oh my goodness, look behind you! It's a distraction!
What
He
the
just ran.
fuck? He's gone!
He
what?
literally just ran out the other side. Never mind.
Oh, it's a crazy
So where the
trip.
hell is everyone?
I don't know.
What-
I'm
what
curious about
creature?
this circle now. I
Other
want
than
to
the
fucking.
people at the blacksmith.
Oh, I want to
If
meet more
you-
people
if
and
you
talk
want-
about the circle.
Well, the circle represents all the elements, but you can use it to figure out your affinities. I'm assuming you already know them, though. You said it was magma,
I feel like
right?
I feel like yes, but I know that one for some reason, and I kind of recognize that little water droplet over there.
Well, then stand in the middle and try and focus your magic for a second. Channel into the circle, if you would.
Worst
Maybe
case
it'll reveal
scenario,
something.
I don't know what happens. Normally, there's a teacher around that helps with this.
Well, normally when I did it, I just cast it into the ground, or channeled into the ground, and it told me. I don't know if it'll work for him, but I mean, if it works for me,
I don't remember what I did. That was like 2 months ago.
why don't you give it a try? It
think I'd-
couldn't hurt.
I just channel mana into this.
Yeah, right in the
Yep.
center.
Right into soul.
Do I have to roll for that?
If you want, yeah.
I'll try.
Roll that one. It'd be funny.
Do I roll local or not?
It doesn't
You
matter.
can do either.
Okay. Where does it show up?
In front of your face.
Does it? I don't. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay. For some reason that worked. I clicked the button and it worked. Okay. My hand started to glow a little bit, and some mana trickles into the middle, and the entire left red side of that fire element starts glowing. See, that's what I thought would happen.
Yeah, you see that seems about right. The darkness part doesn't really seem to be any different.
Fascinating.
Could be something locked within you. I remember hearing
Maybe.
something about that. That can happen.
Gotta hold my crystal close a little bit.
Maybe it's like that the whole like you having trouble remembering things, and maybe there's something you're not remembering.
Maybe there's something I'm not remembering. But I'd love to talk to these mages when I get a chance.
Hey, if we see them.
If you ever somehow learn how to use mind magic, you could help him with that.
Oh, that's a good point. Man, I have so much to learn, and no fucking clue where to start.
Yeah, that's pretty much me with Arcane. I've heard it's a rare thing, but I have no fucking clue where to go. So far, I have one lead on a spell, and that's helps people be sneakier, which I'm fine with.
Well, I mean, it's rare, so I'd imagine.
Yeah, no, you know what? That adds up.
Hey, baby. Is there an inn?
There's a tavern. Doesn't
Is
really
there a
have
place I can
beds, but-
sleep? Okay, is there a place I can sleep?
There's a bunch of tents around town. Apparently, they're just open season.
There's tents with beds. There's if you want, I could probably sneak you into the agricultural guilds, but you could take my bed if you want.
Is that where all those people who were sitting at that table were?
Yeah.
Yes.
Normally, when I showed up, I just slept in trees.
That
was
too. Do
comfy.
you mind sleeping in trees?
I'll take a tent.
Tent it is. Right over there.
There's one there. There's one in between here, well, the middle of town and the arena, and those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I guess I will go to sleep then. It was a pleasure meeting you two, by the way. Miss B Lady and Fox's Gun.
You as well. My name's Ash as well.
Ash. You're a wasp. I'm so sorry, wasp friend. What is your actual name so I don't call you wasp friend?
People call me Yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Yellow. I forgot it already. What was it, Ash?
Ash, yeah.
Got it. Interesting.
Don't
I'm
worry, names
Ratatosker.
are hard.
It is hard.
They are.
Ratatosker, nice to meet you. I'm going to bed. Take me.
Please.
What?
And you can talk to Kai. We would like to bring, preferably, at least 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 from each group. Akira, I don't know if you have the time to be there, but you are more than welcome to go since you seem to know quite a bit as well, as much as I do. I'm not sure about...
I wouldn't know about that.
Right. But, obviously it would be people of his choice, Kai's choice.
Deal.
So, if you would like to inform in advance that we would like to prepare, we are preparing for the possibility to have a meeting at some point in the future, be it today or tomorrow. Just, throw it out there. Do not use the sending stone. Please, be discreet about it because obviously there's a lot of... I'm trying to think of a nicer word than undesirables, because there's a lot of people who like to get their business into other stuff, and preferably I would like to make this small because it's still discussion and ironing out. It's not official plans. It's just,
And we don't want it blowing up further than it needs to be.
Yeah, we don't want it to cause a war. It's why we're trying to be so discreet about it. We would hope you would understand as to why that is.
Alright, so
Right.
do you want to do this meeting today or do you want to do it tomorrow?
Actually, I need to talk to
on
Yale.
It depends on how busy Kai is.
If you're okay with going out here.
Preferably, we can do it any day, but we would like to either do it today or tomorrow, while we still have a grasp on the developments or the pattern of development.
I was wondering if you want to possibly help find killing a creature that we need a part from to help cure this.
Am I allowed to eat the other part?
Yeah, just not the part that we need. But I would be careful about which part you eat though, because I don't know what the poison that it excretes does to I guess people eating it. And you technically don't use magic, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I only
Okay,
do,
because
now.
oh, fair. Okay, because the poison that it has, it can nullify people from being able to cast magic, so hopefully it doesn't affect you.
That definitely would. Probably not.
Okay.
Don't think
Alright.
so. Don't know.
Yellow?
Matt.
Yep.
Have y'all seen Julian around? Oh.
Yeah, he's right over there.
Really easy to find.
Yeah, on the other side of Norn.
Oh, okay.
Right
Must
next
be
to
of
Ash.
mages. Must be of.
I think that's Alchemist actually.
Ocean.
Yeah, I think that is.
Also,
You're supposed to say Kelly. Anyways, the point is,
No, Ash.
I just
like Ash the fuck.
Ash?
Ash is right there. The one with the
I'm sorry,
orange.
just forget about it. But I didn't know who you're talking about. But I don't. Oh, hello. Anyways, the point is,
Yes.
Hello.
More people have been asking about your situation. I've been telling them what I could for blessings. I know one ranger wanted to assist, so I that she could have my blessing. Any luck finding the rest of your?
Yeah,
warriors?
Yellow over here is actually wanting to help with, so.
If I'm allowed to eat the other parts of it.
Yes, you're allowed to
Akira-
eat other parts of it.
Akira is the deciding factor, but we want to make sure that the proper organs we need are intact. So, make sure not to damage the creature too much. Kill it, but keep most of its body alive. You can keep whatever you like after I harvest the necessary organs.
Are you planning on going?
I have to prep the actual procedure for you. So once you have the organ, I will begin actually setting up everything. I am gathering individuals who can assist with the process.
Okay. But yeah,
The rest I
the
leave
part
to
that
Norman.
we so the part that we need is technically the liver, and unfortunately we didn't exactly get a whole entire information on what it actually looks like, so that's going to be an issue.
If you can be careful. That is good. If you can properly trace to where the liver is exactly, that's fine. But safe. It's probably safe for aim for the head.
The head, the arms.
So, your team will most likely have to discuss a game plan for that. Akira, you can of course direct them on how to properly best deal with the creature, which you have my full confidence on. But anyone else, I will need a reminder. How much did I say was going to pay per person? 500?
200. 200 is 200 gold.
So it was 200. It's been a while. Look, it's been a while. Besides, we are funded. We are funded, Akira.
I get it, but still.
200 gold per person.
Still don't know how gold works, so that should be given to Brian. He has the stuff I got from killing meatballs.
That is fine.
Okay.
Just know because of the size, the amount it is, means the situation is an extremely dangerous creature. So please understand that it may not end well for few. But there's a chance that maybe many of you may come back all alive, but not for the faint of heart, yes.
If anyone else dies, can I eat them?
You will have
that's
to
more of a
ask
question.
them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask them when we actually do like the actual meeting, so that's a question for later.
I won't bother you any further, Akira. You clearly have this capable. You have this done perfectly.
I'm trying to find the balance here. Because we got 4 rangers, 3 fighters, and 2 healers for right now. So I need to find one more person.
I fixed things like in the hive, a drone loses a bit and then I put it back on. I do
That's
something.
interesting.
I don't know how it works.
Your final member.
Mhm.
I don't know if you spoke with her. She is a drow hunter. She may
Oh,
be
no,
able
yeah.
to. You already have
Yeah,
her.
I talked with her. Yeah.
Okay, good.
She's one of the rangers.
Good. That works. Alright, well, I will leave you to it. I need to finish this lesson real quick. I have to go bully some people. Good luck.
Thanks. Now I just gotta find one more person. It's a little bit. It might be within the next couple of days, aka a couple of weeks, considering. But so it's gonna be a little bit because we still have to find it. So,
Okay.
but but definitely get a hold of you once we get like a solid date. So.
Okay. I will continue hunting other things
No.
in the meantime, so that I will not try and eat anyone.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm gonna try to see if I can find somebody else that's willing to go.
Well, that's certainly a mission to have, huh? I didn't think I had a good enough impression with them to be considered for something.
Your half is
I'm gonna get a head start. I will be
like
back
2
in
times half
at
his
least
height.
15 to 20 minutes.
I'll be around.
I will
Master?
be in Redwall talking to Kai.
You have a good day.
Best
I'll
of
be
luck.
heading there soon.
You have a good
Thank
day.
you, Sir Michael.
I'll speak with Doctor, and then I'll be back to Redwall too.
Just Michael. You don't need to
Yes,
start.
I believe he's
One final thing. Please, please, please keep it
Hey,
on
yo.
the down low. It's shady, I know, it doesn't look good, but the alternative is having it spread like wildfire when nothing is set in stone, and that's the worst thing that can happen. Okay?
Yes.
Everything all right?
I know it sounds very obvious, but you would be surprised at how badly people take information.
I'm just gonna head down to the arena just to train a little bit. Just because I got nothing else to do.
Private conversation.
If you want to spar a little bit, you may. Julian's a little bit occupied right now, so
we tried to have a meeting in the
he's got some.
head.
Hey, me and Yellow are gonna spar down in the arena if y'all want to tag along or anything.
I got some rounds to do.
I've got some
I
business
have to go
attend
back to Redwall.
Okay. Speaking of Redwall, I was just there today, and apparently one of the Dominion soldiers got fucked up. Apparently he had 4 arrows on his all over him. I'm surprised the bastard even got.
Fine.
Yeah, I know. It's just another day of Redwall. It was another day of Redwall.
But that's only in the
Yeah, it was. I was just like.
Redwall.
Well, anyways, not exactly my concern. So, y'all have a good rest of your day. Bryant,
Hold it.
What?
enjoy the
I'll
vegetables.
see you back in Redwall.
Yes. I will see you in Redwall as well, Bryant.
Will do. Safe travels. Same to you.
Iron Man is slow. I'm also stupidly fast. Because I can fly and people can't. First.
Oh, hello.
I'm just kind of waiting, waiting on the thing that we were about to do to happen. That's that. Also, the winery sounded relatively empty today, which is surprising.
I was actually surprised. I thought Asmodeus. I thought I saw Shin, but I think he left.
I know Ruplup and Eugene were both here, but I think they both went to Redwall.
Or at least that's what I requested.
Where's my big dog?
Heading to the arena, Yellow. That's another one. Surprisingly, nobody uses this. How's your hive feeling?
They killed some things. They killed some things.
I see. Well, hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll just, hey look, we'll just again, whoever can get each other down on our knees, then we should be fine. And remember, no acid. No acid.
I will not do that.
Alright. And yeah, no one's trying to kill each other. This is about who can knock each other out first. Get each other on the ground. Shh. Alright. Ready when you are. Punches you. What? Whoa. Dodges it. Punches you. Blocks it. Uppercuts. Damn, you are one tough. Whoa! Whoa! You are one tough bug. Kicks you. Swings her back. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. Hit you on the head. Blocks it. Grabs her hand.
The hand will grow.
Oh, well, shit then. Whoa. Ah. I mean, you're pretty tough, and it seems like you're in it today. Hits you with. Whoa. Hits you with my shield. Hits you with my shield. Hits you again. Blocks it. Ah, so close. Trips you. Trips you. Oh. Oh. All right, Bug. It's not bad, huh? Blocks it. Uppercuts before you swing. Dodges it. No, you did not bite me. You can't do that. No. Or, but anyways. Just dodges. Just dodges. Not bad, Bug. Not bad. One more round, alright? Tripped you? I tripped you first. As soon as you did the kick, I tripped you. As soon as you did the kick, I tripped you.
I can fly. Tripping me the hard.
Ah, damn it.
Oh!
Blocks it. Punches you. Punches you with my shield. I punch you with my shield. Blocks it. Whoa! And I jumped and dodged it. All right. I guess we'll call it a draw again. Not bad, Bug. I gotta say, I guess see why you were considered a queen for your hive.
I am not the queen.
You're not a queen?
No.
Alright, well, I must be mistaken of something else. But you are strong for your kind. I must admit. Well, how about we go walk now? I think that's enough sparring for one day. I do gotta spar Julian later, but he's a little busy. Whew. Yeah, you really gave a run for my money, I'll admit that. Oh, Christ on a stick. I think you almost like stabbed me and through past my armor. Oh yeah, you can see a few scratches on my armor plates. Oh yeah, just a few scratches, nothing to it. Same thing around here, but am I seeing any like small bruises or small cuts or anything on you?
All of those would have regenerated.
Man. Well, I'm just never gonna understand that. Because unlike humans can't regenerate themselves unless they're like a mage or wizard or something. Unless they're immortal. Because that's the only way they can ever like regenerate. Oh well. One of these days I'll take you down. Not kill you though. I'm not kill you, obviously.
You
Because
should
honestly,
grow
people here
more
are.
weapons.
Hmm?
You should grow more weapons.
You know, you're right. I should. Well, for now, I'm happy with my weapons for now. These helped serve me for a while. Anyways, I think I'm gonna see if, what are you gonna do now? You're just gonna fly around, talk to people?
I will be continuing to defend the hives of my allies that are here.
Understandable.
And also my friends. That's something I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, we're all friends here. I definitely get it. We all want to help each other out, you know. Julian's my friend, you know, you're my friend, and it goes a long list, you know?
I am?
Yeah. I mean, you're pretty tough. Yeah. I mean, I consider you as a friend.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Go get it.
Straight away. I need to prick.
He's not here.
Oh,
Where'd he go?
You a prick. Where'd he go? Do I climb this thing?
I think he went in the inn. NDA there.
Oh, he's over here. Get back here.
Casting for the meatball. With a 3, you see an icy explosion come from the meatball, hurting itself more so than anything else.
It's terrifying.
Oh.
No, I don't think.
Nice.
Oh.
Good work, Yellow.
Nice. Good work. Okay, it's dead.
Yeah.
Let her. I know she's eating it. Let her have her meal.
Yeah, no, I don't need to see
Is
that.
that a good thing? Maybe
Yeah,
eating a demonic meatball?
I mean,
fine for her.
I wouldn't take a bite.
I'm not going to. Don't worry. Don't eat meat in the first place.
Let this go. Let's go.
So, yeah. Well, the meatball is that way. That's what matters.
Hey, Julian, let's just.
No, we're good. I'm good. Go ahead. So I'm gonna help him clean up afterwards. I do the cleanup spell.
But I guess your little session is done, or.
They wanted to simply talk to the alchemists by themselves, and which is respectable. Poppy said she would catch up with me later.
Okay.
Do those get any better in taste? I'm actually curious.
Taste? What do they taste like?
Oh,
I don't
you
even
probably don't
want to
have
know.
taste.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, your anatomy
morbidly
doesn't let you have
curious.
taste buds, does it? I guess that makes sense.
Don't know what those are.
It's completely fine.
It's just
but as
a
always,
human thing. It's just a human thing.
You tend to unfortunately wear half of your meal, and that's. Would you like me to clean you up so that way you can fly a bit better? Because all that blood's gotta weigh your.
I'm covered in blood. They told me that.
Would you like to get cleaned up? Sure. Prestidigitation. One of the first bardic spells that I learned because damn, that's handy.
Well,
I know it's not as fun with the loot anymore, but
well, me and Yell just finished sparring, so
nice.
You know, you can see
yeah,
if
you
you're
want-
scratching. Yeah, I was gonna spar you next if you are so down
Well,
to go,
here.
or do you want to do that later?
No, I'm good for it. Here,
Oh.
let me take care of your armor. I'm gonna cast mending to kind of put all the scratches and everything. Might as well.
Okay.
Better to have your armor back at its best.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was close of knocking her out, but she just managed to fight back instantly. I was close.
I rearranged
Yeah,
my
alright.
body structure so that I can move.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, that's
yeah. She has some.
That's handy.
Yeah, it's like That's something that's like normally for humans that's considered creepy, but since that's just how they are, then I'm just not going to go any further than that. Because it's like, hey,
Not
however
considered
their
creepy
body
at all.
works. I mean, it's however it works, I guess. Ooh,
neat.
Okay.
But yeah, do you want to have that
All
spar?
right. Sure. I mean, let's go. We got.
I gotta learn how. I gotta learn how to use this sword after all. So.
All right, but
following.
Harris,
Following you.
here's how humans do it. The match would always end after one get knocked out the other. That's how it works.
No, I don't want to kill
Really
you.
part, but I would imagine if one cloaked themselves in a veil of like negative arcane energy, they could probably make some contact with you without withering. You know, make a bit of a buffer between life and unlife.
I have to say, it's never been attempted, at least on my part, because most of the time, my interactions with mortals involve a lot of torches and pitchforks. Sitting at the table and enjoying conversation like this is really more than I could ask for. But I just like holding it, you know? That's why I say, like, I just like having one, so I get to feel like one of the people, and I get to sit here and, you know, talk about the plain weather, things like that.
Yeah, talk about being
Well, I mean,
you will get a lot of
if
torture.
it's any
Sadly.
consolation, you're one of the more personable undead I've met. Back home, they're
So I'm
not
told.
much for conversation.
Yeah, they're not much for conversation in most realms. Necromancers and witches are usually deeply offended by
I
the
didn't know
living
he
in
was
some regard or
raised.
another.
He was a pretty chatty skeleton. Good farmer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know him, yeah.
He sounds
Yeah,
fun.
I've been told more than once growing up that the benefit of necromancy is you just don't have to listen to anybody else talk ever again. I don't really agree with that, but that's what I've been told.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, the quiet is really nice sometimes. That there's just nothing more sublime than being deep underground and just not hearing anybody breathe. Oh, it's so nice.
That's interesting.
But
I don't know. I kind of like the sound of wind going through the field.
oh yeah, it's not for everybody, but I find it
nature,
deeply nice.
Sounds are weird, especially like if you tune into certain sounds, it's
Ooh.
really weird.
I
It
can't
can
actually
be,
remember
yeah.
the last time I heard complete silence.
It can be really daunting for some people. Some people, if they get into like a sarcophagus and put underground where it's nice and quiet, they like go crazy. But you know, that's it's not for everybody.
I could see that.
For sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Question: if I covered my hand in stone, could I shake your hand?
I mean, I can shake your hand now and it's safe.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
to a degree, no. The affliction is magical, so physical matter, unless it's of a specific quality or make, isn't going to affect it. But yeah, the aura of decay is a thing that I have to sort of like. It's like holding a cup constantly and just sort of not spilling it, in a sense that it doesn't require a lot of concentration, but it does require concentration, and it gets easier with time.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I'd imagine the trappings of death would be more effective at like blocking rather than any sort of like living matter. You know, necrotic stuff, bones, you know, things like that.
No, that's
That's my assumption, really.
Yeah, it's nice in that regard that there are ways of getting around it just magically. Like if you have certain spells or barriers or positive energy, you can usually kind of negate it on its own. In a sort of canceling out fashion, I actually would be, I think, easier to make contact with beings of positive energy, more than beings of negative energy. because I think I can make contact with them, but it's like it would almost amplify or multiply the effect of the decay or destruction. And it's a thing is that a lot of people think of it like a curse or like a bad thing, but I posit that not only is death and decay very natural as a part of the cycle of life and death, but equally I would see it as unnatural as using magic to heal people. Like if you snap your fingers and cast a spell and regrow someone's arm, or their limbs, or their organs, or any number of other things, like I don't see that as being any more or less natural than death magic. It's just to the benefit of the living, which everyone usually is, so people dislike it less.
Right. It's a it's a magic of Earth. Yeah. Ooh.
Hi.
You grew claws.
Yeah, no, they magically made arms and claws happen. Yes, that's their
Yeah,
thing.
they're
That's what they
magic.
do.
Why can't more people do this?
Because that's, I don't know. Because not everybody has the same affinity or is able to do what she does or he does.
I mean, if I was full,
They.
if I was full,
I was gonna say they because I can. Yeah. Ah. Ah.
I mean,
Another one on the list who is call me a freaking female when I'm not.
My bad. I even knew about it as soon as I said it. I was like,
I have claws, but I don't have claws.
It's fine.
So I will say them. Yes, them. Anyways. Yeah, no, not other people can do what they do. So, yeah, that's just how it is. So, hey, Pomo. Are you doing okay? You look tired? Hello?
Oh dear.
Wait, you look like you're about to catch him. He's about to fall over. He's literally about to fall over. Oh god.
You look like you're.
You look like you're about to fall asleep standing.
Yeah, you quite literally look like you're gonna fall asleep.
Are you like in a daze?
Oh.
I'm fine.
You.
Okay.
How did the talks go if you already had the talks?
They're ready.
They're ready. Okay. They're ready then?
So I guess you guys are gonna be.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We can just go. That's fine.
A bit odd. Hmm.
Anyway, if you can get me those rooms ready, I'll be able to make more bolts. So.
Right. I will need to have the bolts. So I have to draw on the bolts.
Yeah, let me get you 2 of them so you can make the explosion one and the summoning arrows one. Like I said, the arrows just have to. It doesn't need to be temporary, so they can hit the target. So and
of course,
damage them. So.
I ate another meatball.
Yeah, we heard.
That is
but they keep coming back for some reason. We need to find out where they're coming from. Have you seen anything out of you ordinary?
I might have enough chalk. I should have enough chalk.
This one was cold.
Cold? What are they using on cold?
And it was cold.
Oh, it was probably someone with ice.
But obviously this is sparring, and I'm not gonna go brick.
Hello, y'all.
Learn a valuable lesson.
But yeah,
I was gonna go with you, see how Poppy is.
Anyway. I mean, you have to come from somewhere if they keep coming back. I mean, we definitely.
I don't know.
Sure, go in the. Anyway.
I'm going to sit on the floor because it is easier.
I hope it was tasty at least or something.
People mentioned taste. Don't know what that is. Or taste buds.
Oh.
I don't know what that was either.
I mean, like I said, I think it's like, from what I heard, it's a mix of smells and your tongue tasting things, but I guess you might just don't have the capacity for that. You just eat for sustenance, so. I mean, have you ever... I mean, flowers have the smell normally. Have you ever smelled a flower? I guess not.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you have the ability to roll? I can. What are you doing? I'm making 2 crossbow bolts. One with the runic inscription for explosion, and another one for arrow sword.
All right.
Yeah, it's a great way to explain it.
And you are a craftsman.
But yeah, I guess
I am indeed.
I guess keep an eye out for where they come from, because they keep coming back, which is strange. So.
Okay.
For advantage, first one I will roll for is the arrows.
You know, it's better than shivving him and letting him bleed out, you know? So.
Oh, there are certainly worse ways people can go.
Yeah.
Now, the worst thing is just, like, I won't go into detail. I'll just say, I've seen someone be immediately
The black powder.
Hi, I'm Julian. Nice to meet you.
About moth.
I mean, no surprise considering if it's Moss Man itself.
Oh, you haven't met me.
My apologies.
I'm Michael.
Well, hi. I'm Ender. I'm part of the Healer's Guild.
Apologies. I probably saw you, and then just stuff happened. My apologies.
I just look a lot different than what I was.
Ender.
Yes.
Could you do me a favor? Grab some healing, stamina, and mana potions from the house. Give them to Charlotte over there. I have to do
thing.
What's up?
Alright, my daughter
Sir.
will begin handing you everything you need.
How's the planning going?
Seriously though, like, do you not see how cute this is? I
Well,
mean, just look at Carrot. They're just
you
busy in a
don't
bucket.
seem to be doing too
Get a
well.
carrot in a bucket.
That is cute.
Busy.
But
That's all.
break.
You keep being happy, Carrot. You keep doing that.
You need a break.
Oh, hey, Charlotte.
There are deadlines to meet.
If anything else, like giant toads that went trying to eat you before tries to do that, find me so I can eat them.
I'm just ironing out some details in my head.
Did someone need mana and stamina potions in here?
Bucket carrot.
We should be fine.
Okay.
Should be good for now.
Wrong building. Yeah, we
Bucket carrot.
We should be on schedule to be having
No, let's. I'm sorry you had to hear that. I.
What did you do now? What did you do now?
The actual
What? Now? What?
You have to keep working.
What do you?
Why?
Do I?
I never.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just drinking water. Want some?
Not enough time for anything. Someone has.
Okay. Just making sure.
We can do it. If you don't have to overwork yourself, if we can do it just fine, we'll be fine. If you need rest,
I thought you did some shit again.
There's a reason we're a guild. It's so we can help.
Do
I know you?
It's Ender.
I am doing what I've been asked to do. I am working instead of wandering around, talking to people, while more and more groups of malicious entities gather on the border. I am doing.
I mean,
my
I was
part
waiting
as
on the.
requested.
I was. Yeah, that's fine.
I couldn't say for sure who I was talking to was who I thought I was talking to.
Malicious enemies.
Probably talking about what's in the swamp.
Oh no, it's water.
Maybe
Probably
I'm not
more
in.
so
it's
than that.
fine.
Who knows?
Probably more than that, actually. Not gonna lie. Also, just
Would would not Ender have not introduced
Right.
themselves as Ender, or
Yes, sir.
May
am
I
I saying this
see?
correctly?
May I see your hand?
Sorry, I just woke up.
You'll hear in your mind
Sorry, I
that
just woke up.
he's upset about not being able to help Rayo with something that Rayo's going through, and he's trying to feel useful. Only he would hear it.
Right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Can I respond in kind?
Nope.
Alright.
So
I guess only you can hear this, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
I have to head back to
It sounds like he is trying to
Speaking of the red wall,
fight
I was there for some business
against
when
something
I
he can't
saw
control
apparently,
by finding
and
control in
probably
something.
normal for everybody another day in the office, but apparently you had a
You
injured
could say
Dominion
that,
soldier.
yes.
Care to explain to me what happened?
Hmm.
What happened?
To be honest,
I don't think
have
it's
no
healthy for
idea.
him for this.
What I heard, a
It-
fortress was taken over.
It isn't, but it's almost like a desperate attempt
Get the ready
for
up
at
there.
least some control.
Wait, what did he change here?
Had to knock them out,
Probably
surgically
just-
remove the arrows.
I just kind of walked in here.
Probably just
no
okay,
idea.
that's stuff.
It's just I don't know
Probably
how
just
to
doing
you.
stuff.
Hi, what's up? Is it just
Oh,
like
it's not my-
told
not
me
my-
when
in the
he
corner
was
over
suggestions?
here just thinking?
Well, you all seem to be talking about something. I was gonna
Honestly,
make some coffee. I wanted to make some coffee without
despite
the groceries,
the
milk,
contract that
science.
the two
I'm
of us
not-
have together, I have no idea.
Wrong with cheap milk?
I don't like the way it tastes.
I don't really think of that
Well,
anyway.
what kind of milk do you have?
I'll think of something.
You know,
God,
make some good cow milk.
something.
Same here.
Maybe
but
like
I
a
just
That
wanna
what's so
just
different
walk
between cow
together
milk
then?
and cheap milk?
Isn't there something you wanted to say, sir?
There's an ad for taste, the sheep milk
Oh.
and goat milk that I'm just,
Yes.
I just can't get over. I don't like it.
You know an honest truth
Well,
about
you do
farming?
you, I guess. You want me to help you with it?
If you could get a fire started in
Every
the
farmer
water,
knows this.
Yeah.
I'll crush the beans.
I'm not a
You might have
farmer, sir.
vitality. No, but you're part of the agricultural guild. So,
Just dragging the log.
it's a truth a lot of folks should know. And only farmers
got
get to
that?
know.
I got it!
Alright, you say so.
You will lose control. You will have horrible times. The only thing you can do is to look around at your neighbors and find comfort in them.
Fire thing.
My first year as a shepherd,
I'm gonna go to the
I lost my entire flock
Yeah, you did that.
to a pack of wolves out of my control. It was my neighbor who helped me.
Oh, well, here it is.
I was able to rebuild. But I had to deal with losing control. Nothing, especially in nature, is controllable. I've learned that the hard way, and you're learning it now. It doesn't matter what nature, be it people, be it the thoughts you have, or even looking after a flock of sheep. You're going to lose control. The best thing you can do right now is to ask for help.
We wait.
Yes.
Spoke with Kai. He says he's available to meet anytime, and advised the beach would probably be a better location.
No, okay.
In the tavern?
Just get word to him whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Alright.
Very well.
Well,
Guildmaster, are we ready, or do you need time still?
You guys can keep
I'll
your
head
coffee
out
to
now.
yourselves on this one.
We're ready
Now,
now?
are you ready?
I don't think I can drink all that.
I mean, you can leave
Because
it.
looking
leave
at
it,
what
heat
you've
it up
been
later if
doing,
anything.
you're not ready.
Sounds good.
I don't know what you mean.
What's all happening? Everything okay?
It's a little bit private. I can't really tell you what's happening.
You're trying to
That's fine.
gain control.
Then I will not press.
Because you
Send him a
lost
piece
it.
of mail later and tell him sorry that I wasn't able to stay around.
We will.
Alright.
Honestly, we're just having a meeting.
The
There's nothing
reason
serious. So you it's all good.
does not negate the necessity. If you want to talk about this, we can do it at our own leisure, but we are on business.
Very well.
Importance of the people exceeds any individual. For now.
And like a caveat to this, if you're coming, would you come along with us?
Wait, are you going somewhere?
This is acceptable. I'm heading off to Redwall.
You're still on
Was
that?
I supposed to follow you?
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
He didn't say how many people are coming, so do you mind asking? Oh, wait, no, don't do that, because that would...
Yeah, no, don't.
Let's,
no, don't.
how many people would you like to go? Yeah, don't do that. How many people are we bringing? The more people we bring, the more we're
well-
going to gather a crowd.
No.
If it's
not
on the beach.
exactly.
I feel
Animal.
like it's us four, and then some of the other ones. So that's about it, right? It was
Unless
us
Yellow
four.
and others are going to be doing security detail to keep people away, which I think is a bad idea,
I
but
feel
since
like
we're
there would be
going
more
into the
guards doing
open...
that. Yeah, I feel like it would be
That's fair.
doing the guards doing that. Yeah.
I'm a guard.
Your call.
Alright.
I mean, it wouldn't be strange for her. She is a Redwall guard.
I'm ready to go when you are ready, sir.
I'm ready.
Sirs.
I have no idea.
Alright, well, I guess we go.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah, if you can stay here, Yellow. We don't want to gather too much of a crowd.
I will hold this place to make sure it's
Hopefully you
not
find
attacked. Your hive is safe with your ally.
That sounds good.
You're just kind of vibing, just
Of
chilling in the
course.
bucket.
You all stay safe out there.
Well, you keep chilling in your little bucket.
Will do.
I gotta go. Alright. Alright, I'll see you. Carrots in the
Hey,
bucket,
Carrot.
just vibing.
Yellow, do wasps drink coffee?
What's coffee?
Gonna grab a mug of hot coffee. It's this. You don't. Do you drink coffee? I guess you don't know what it is. This is coffee.
Do I eat this?
Be careful. It's really you drink it, but it's very, 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 very hot. So be very careful with it. Oh.
You're not supposed to eat that, right?
Not some. You don't. You drink it. You don't eat the.
You leave this part. I think that means I have to pour another mug. What do you think? Not a fan?
It was like water, but with a bunch of dirt.
Yeah, that's basically what coffee is. You don't drink it as much for the taste, you drink it more for the energy it gives you. Something in the coffee grounds that makes you perk up a little bit.
Oh?
To pour another mug for himself. It doesn't taste great. That's why people put milk in it. Oh, right. I think I overheard you. You don't really know what taste.
Oh,
bye.
Alright, I'm gonna be running in circles for a while.
The condo?
I do.
So I gave Yellow some coffee. That was just trying to be nice.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like that might have been a mistake.
Murder training dummy. here for as long as I want. Back up. Very comfy.
Yellow? Hey, are you okay?
I mean, choked an entire thing.
Hey, gonna like poke the antenna. Yellow?
They will not respond. This training dummy has been absolutely eviscerated. It is in tiny, tiny pieces.
I guess.
Toby.
Yes,
open their mouth if you don't mind.
Right.
I'm just gonna stand back here where I can't get slashed.
I'm gonna try and tilt the mouth.
Do you consent to this? He's going to pour. He's going to try to pour from above a stamina potion into your mouth, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
It will leak out of him.
Wait, isn't it really?
As if it has openings to prevent things from drowning it while it's asleep.
Oh, right. Oh, right. The whole thing about not drinking. You can't really drink when you're unconscious. Wait, no.
I don't think it's a good idea to give them. Well, maybe if they just had coffee. I don't really know how bug bodies work either, but maybe it's just a crash. They seem to be alive.
I have a stupid idea.
Right?
Have you tried just patting their cheeks, see if they wake up?
Well, I already tapped their antenna. Let me at least make sure they're alive, right? I'm gonna try and cast, basically detect life.
They are very alive. The heart rate is extremely low.
Good.
Or at least you think it is. It's hard to tell.
Well, they're alive. Maybe not in the best state, but they're not dead, which is what I'm thankful for.
Jeez.
So I'm not really sure what else to do for them, except wait for them to wake up, or maybe I could try and heal them, but I don't know what good it would do.
Should we take them to the healers? Guild?
Yeah, I think that's probably best. But at the very least, better to get her into a bed instead of the combat yard's dirt. At least she destroyed this dummy and not something else.
Yeah, lucky in that, I guess.
Right. Would you two mind helping me carry her?
I can try.
Sure. This cannot go poorly whatsoever.
Of course not.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and help pick her up. Okay.
3 dumbasses carry a wasp.
I didn't know wasps could be this heavy.
Well, they
Maybe
are
I'm just
gigantic.
weak.
I think it's out of muscle.
Right. Yeah, come on, let's.
All right, yeah, let's
Get
go.
it.
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
It's healer's house, right?
Yeah, it's by the fountain.
That's only partly across the island.
I mean, do you wanna just drop them by one of the tents to sleep it off?
I feel like it's better we get them in the right facility, right? Like, I'm no doctor, I'm no medical professional, but I don't think you're supposed to give wasps coffee, and it might need to be monitored.
Probably.
And when they're awake, I'd like to apologize to them.
Do they even understand apologies?
I no idea.
That's a good point. I might have learned it.
Oh, jeez.
Careful. Careful. We've got to...
They look like they're...
We're carrying something here.
These three are carrying an unconscious wasp person.
Okay, have fun.
We know you
Keep going.
Sorry, they're role-playing.
Okay, come on, let's
Being
keep...
weird and role-playing, don't mind them.
Sorry,
Just keep moving.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
A minion.
No.
I think we're gonna keep going.
We're losing men, Barzak. I don't know what to do.
Oh wow, you're spot on there, man. Good job.
Hold on. I know what to do. I know what to do in this situation.
Oh yes. Hold on. I've got to pull my
I feel...
Why are they taking out weapons?
To be honest, though,
They're fighting each other. All right.
Like apparently the minion is actually losing men by dozens, so like he's actually pretty spot
Were
on.
those the minion people?
I think they were acting as Duran and Isaac for some reason.
I see.
Who are the leaders?
Maybe they're writing a play.
Man, if they do, I'm gonna watch it and watch Duran shoot whoever wrote it. Which one of them wrote it, I guess.
You think it'd be funny if I cast Fire Enhancement on one of them?
I mean, you will still need consent to be able to...
Oh yeah, no, I'd have to ask him first, I know. You think it'd be funny though?
That could be
I
funny.
mean, one of
So
them
long as
seems
no
to be
one-
drugged up. I mean, the other one, the one with the mask, was basically drugged up.
Oh.
Hi, Riz, do you want to help?
Yeah, we could use a healer.
What happened?
No, she's
Coffee.
Okay. She's okay. Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Let's get them inside first, and then you can look them over.
I almost feel uncomfortable getting on your side, Damien.
What?
Careful on the stairs. Careful on the stairs.
Oh, jeez.
And right over here.
On the one, I guess step.
Yeah, just set them down gently.
I'm a roll person that puts stamina. Okay, I'm good.
So I checked them out, and they're alive and breathing. Well,
I'm not good with heavy things.
I think they just burned out from the coffee, but we thought we'd bring her to make sure that's not the case. Or that's all it is, rather.
And it's better to lay here than in the, arena.
That's what I was saying too.
Just crashed from not having coffee, or
no, from drinking an entire cup of coffee in the span of maybe 3 seconds.
And they passed out just like that.
Well, no,
first
they
they
went on
started
a
running
rampage, and destroyed one of the dummies over there. But then they passed out, presumably. I don't know how long they were sitting there when I got there, but it must have been for a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm almost. I mean, just with that said, I feel they should just take the rest that they're taking right now, but I'm going to check them over anyway. Do you have like any fever or increased temperature in the head?
They are warm to the touch, and that's it.
I think that's about normal.
Oh, good. Good.
Are there any bruises on your limbs?
The only noticeable change, there are an array of holes along their neck that seem to open it up to like their esophagus outward. So if you try to feed them anything, it just falls out.
So there's holes in your neck right now?
Yeah, there's open air. Prevents me from.
Are those supposed to be there?
Prevents me from drowning while I'm asleep.
I'm not sure that's normal. To be complete, do they always have these holes in the neck? Do you know?
I don't know. I never really paid enough attention. I could. I mean,
Don't mind them.
we could try and heal it, right? If it doesn't, it's supposed to be there.
Damien, do you know if the holes on their neck are normal?
Oh god, they're going in the
I only know like normal humans. Everything outside of normal humans is basically a new thing for me here. Sorry.
Yeah, feelings mutual. If I were to put my hand over any of those holes, would I feel any air coming out of them?
You would for a short time, until it would stop, and you would see new holes grow elsewhere in the neck, as the ones you were covering closed.
No, I'm not covering them. I'm just putting them over, but not
then, yeah,
all the way.
Yeah.
Maybe that's normal? I mean, like, honestly, you don't know. You probably don't know more than I do.
Oh.
Hmm?
Hello, Moe.
Oh. Hi, Money. They passed out in the arena and find Fulk brought her in. I'm seeing if there's anything unusual. The problem is I'm not well versed in not humans.
Biology.
Or more specifically for the current context, this.
If anything magical in nature, I should hopefully be able to assist.
My ears just got loud all of a sudden.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, where was I? My ears just got really loud all of a sudden.
Well, what is the issue with this one?
They say that she's had coffee, and after a fit of rage or something like that, I forget your exact words.
A rampage, as I would describe it. She was growling, had her blades out, was flying around, screaming.
And then they passed out.
Well, at least to me, it seems like we may just want to wait for them to wake back up.
See, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure if there's anything like
I can at least see what I
poisoning
can
them.
sense.
I mean, they don't look poisoned.
See, he's checking, trying to sense magically if anything seems unstable, and she's a soul mage, so any affinity she'll be able to tell.
Okay, so what all are you detecting with this?
Say it again?
What exactly are you detecting with this? Just in
Well,
total?
he's trying to see if she could sense anything, unstable. So, specifically looking at darker magics.
Okay. Their entire physiology, their entirety of their biomass is magically attuned. And almost malleable. Like it's not permanently set in where it is. Aside from that, they have the life and growth affinities. What else would you detect?
Well, I imagine that's more or less it, unless something like if nothing other than that is sticking out. That's just what she senses.
Do you sense anything peculiar with souls?
She's a soul mage, so potentially.
Okay. You're looking at one small part, single glowing flame in an inferno of trillions. As this is a single part of a hive mind elsewhere. You also might detect like 4 demons that are getting their asses kicked inside this whole hive mind shit. They really can't do anything and they're stuck there.
There's a lot going on in this one. They almost.
What did you see?
It's less seeing and more sensing. It feels like they are connected to multiple others of their same kind. Maybe some sort of hive mind. Oh dear. I heard those are awfully rare, and they themselves seemed almost, or everything about them was magical. Most of this, but almost as if I could shift it. The way it responded to my prodding, it almost seemed to start taking on. Odd.
I'm not entirely sure what that means, but okay. So
Nothing seems to exactly be wrong, except it did seem like there's something inside of them that seemed very upset, but it didn't really seem harmful to them at the current moment.
Was it the coffee?
Not a bit angrier than coffee.
Developed into something bigger.
Who said that?
Definitely not me.
Oh, sorry, I thought there was somebody else. I apologize. I just woke up not too long ago, and the only thing I've done today was get some water, share some water. Their eyes are open.
Good morning.
Well, that's a good sign, I think.
That's a relief.
You seem tired.
Can you speak? how do you feel?
I'm even.
That's usually how I feel after I wake up, just going back to sleep. I don't blame you
Maybe
for
that's
that.
entirely best. I'm sorry I made you drink that. I'm not sure how much you remember.
Everything was very slow. And I hit something a lot.
That would be the dummy. I think maybe in the future.
You hit your head against the dummy by chance?
No.
Or did you just do that with your fists?
The web.
And those things.
There was hardly a dummy left when we got there.
I spit acid on it.
A single
I
spark
didn't ask how
inside
it
of
would
a
probably do it.
bonfire. Not a bonfire, it was like a spark
I
inside
thought that was a
of
weird
whole
smell. That would make
forest on
sense.
fire. Very interesting.
Now I guess now we know. Don't give wasps coffee. Or maybe anything like that.
I'll be sure to remember that myself too, since working with non-humans is not something I'm very. I got an itch in my foot. I'm sorry.
It's very different, depending on what you're working with. I just didn't really consider that when I was just felt like I should share the coffee I made.
Well, the lesson has been
didn't-
learned at the very least.
Yeah.
Well,
as weird and niche a lesson it
for
is.
all of you's troubles, I'll go ahead and make some tea for you before you carry on, if you're
Without any caffeine.
interested.
I would take some tea. I didn't really get to drink the coffee I made. I bet it's cold by now.
Oh.
Let's say
Some people like that.
you are connected to many others. What is that like?
Oh God.
Magic spreads out everywhere.
It's all a part of the tea-making process. I can
There is a large lizard near it that a few are hunting.
Just don't worry about it.
Sick flips, bro.
This counter has been giving me
The
trouble since its
red
founding.
brain, or is still.
Where did you
empty,
find it?
Except for the chickens.
Party syrup. I didn't make it.
I apologize. You were a bit difficult to understand.
Anyway. Tea.
The hive is
I'm parched.
busy doing many things that I can like.
Sorry, I was just poking my eyes out.
Any part, like a single spark in a whole forest on fire. Fascinating.
They can see you. And you.
Unsettling.
And that one. They can hear you.
And hopefully I am not offending you. I don't.
I've been slowly learning how to interact with people.
I never even introduced myself. My name is Moeni Van Nysen. Pleasure to meet you, and I suppose your others as well?
They called me Yellow. The other.
Thank you.
People. That's
Not so. If you want to add
Yeah, though.
sugar on it to make it
They're
sweet
rather
tea, it's
simple names, though there is also another one
pretty
just
simple
named
tea.
Red.
Otherwise,
You know how
That
people
one
are when
said
they
I'm
name
allowed to
something.
eat them when they die.
I don't mind my tea a little bit of, or well, simple, I guess.
I suppose if they are dead, they can choose whatever they want to do with their body.
Yes, thank you. Oh, did they mean the meatballs?
those meatballs are
Yeah.
still going around.
Yeah,
I
every once in
ate
a
some
while.
of them.
Yellow is the only one who apparently can eat them with no adverse effects from the fact that they're demon
The
creatures.
old wizard guy
To be
said
fair,
so.
though, the streets are a lot cleaner since they've been around.
Yes,
Adverse.
yeah.
Kinda.
Really, they could have
Tea
done to
for
give you a
you?
better name than just Yellow. It's ridiculous.
Well, we kind of
Am I
don't really
supposed to
have
be
a groundskeeper anymore, or janitor, whatever.
You drink
I don't know what
tea.
happened to him.
You drink
I
it.
guess.
It's
Not the cup. What's inside of it?
Okay. Oh, not much. Just accidentally gave Yellow some coffee.
Oh, nice.
Chaos ensued. You know, the usual.
Good old wacky Aether.
tea for you, Morny.
Yes, I'll have some.
I gotta grab another cup. Excuse me.
But no one's hurt. No one's dead, except for a training dummy, which
I
did not make it.
counted 5
Well,
cups
if he's not
instead
busy,
of
you wanna
4.
learn about
Here
your
you are.
holy affinity through
There you go.
Archimedes and Halbanda are here.
Since everything is fine.
Good
I'm
morning,
so happy.
fantastical world.
I mean,
I'm
Thank you for
awake
your help,
today.
Zeus.
well, I would assume they're busy. They always seem to be.
You're all welcome. I'm sorry for my rough start.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for helping make sure our friend's okay.
Do I have
So,
enough tea for
Yeah,
my own?
we discovered that nobody in Redwall knows how to rap. They got zero flow.
I'm not touching that with the 50
I
foot
still
pole.
do not know what you are talking about.
I don't know.
That's crazy. I don't. It's crazy talk. What are you talking about?
Careful
You
there.
don't know how
I
to
want
rap?
to ask, but I'm not awake enough to know the answers to. Excuse me.
Something
like a
about music.
Or rather, learn the answers to.
Oh, there's so many
That's all
names
I know.
better than Yellow. They could have called you Daffodil.
The art
or
of
Honey,
weaving
or
your,
Golden Kiss, something like that.
Dictionary into rhymes.
Oh,
While
like
following
poetry.
Yeah, but that's just me being picky.
Yes, while
Names
following
are
a
new.
melody.
So singing.
Not really.
You could say
It's more like
you have something a
choppy.
bit more unique than Yellow.
I don't think I understand.
That's what they need.
Well, then I say, whoever gave you that is terrible at naming things.
Okay. How do names work?
Stupid.
A
They
name,
need a
well,
partner.
it is essentially an identifier.
Does it involve getting hurt?
At its most basic form, it's just something
anything,
to
I'll- the one that'll get
distinguish
seriously
you
injured and
from
someone else might
anyone
feel
else around
a bit
you.
of pain
It helps a
if
lot
they
with,
fuck up.
calling out to a specific person.
Collaborate.
Just being like, instead of being like, oh, hey, you. Like, who are you even talking about?
suppose
Or being
I
like,
know.
oh, hello,
Not some
Miss,
random bullshit.
I mean, I would be willing to practice.
Miss
some magic.
Grace or something like that. You're speaking,
try
you're
the
referring to
one, but
that
the
one
only way to
person in
learn if that
particular.
actually took
It's
effect
much
would be
easier.
actually hitting
Although
said
there's
person
also the case of true
fire.
names and that whole
That's probably
ordeal.
off the books.
But that's in another topic entirely.
Enhancement.
But
Okay.
sort of.
We could try that, though I'm still not really about possibly.
Most
damaging
are
the
given a
tentacles
name
or the
at
wings or
birth, though
rats calls them.
some creatures, like yourself, are not.
Feel hot.
So they're either given a name later, or sometimes people, regardless of if they were already given a name, choose a different name for themselves if they don't like the first one.
Actually, no. Worst case scenario, you feel immense pain in your stomach. Something like that.
I'd like to skip.
Oh, yes, you can change your name if you really wish to. There's nothing really stopping you. Though, there's also the case of a Fae taking your name. That is a bit more complicated.
Don't try anything funny.
There are a lot of
yourself either.
But that...
Actually, you're right. I can cast it on myself.
That is not what I meant. Don't you dare.
Anger is very complicated. I only learned that yesterday.
Or two, I guess.
Middle of the street.
Yes, anger is an odd thing, certainly.
Friends.
Also naturally to some people than others.
That was also something I learned which was complicated.
What do you even like? What's the enhancement do?
Don't know if I understand friends very well.
Many of my anything I attack.
Say the word again, I missed it.
Friend.
Which my gun doesn't really do much, but my knife that I throw.
Oh, are you saying friend?
Yes.
I have a bit of a question.
Ah, well.
Yep.
Basically, if you like someone, enjoy being around them in their company, and wish to spend more time with them, then typically you would consider them a friend.
Well, I don't see them on
I was
here,
told
so-
that friends are people I spend a lot of time talking to.
Wait, oh no.
And
Well, typically you also will spend a lot of time with them. If you like them.
Going through all sorts of trouble today.
Like, it's just... It's a simplified word for that a feeling of, if you... Like, do you understand the word happy?
No.
Yeah.
Language is new.
How do I even describe that? Just...
This isn't like in Redwall way.
How about positive? Do you have that word?
Honestly, the years might be a side
I
of my whole transformation thing because I've
think I understand that.
really noticed if I did or didn't, and I'm just copying what my
Basically, if you...
would really look like. I could
If something makes you feel positive, generally that means you like it.
even look like you.
Really good hearing.
And if you are around another person that makes you feel happy, like, positive, all three of those describing words, generally we'll consider them a friend.
Sounds scary. I don't know what I'd do if I found my clone.
Alright. Think that makes
Anyways, I'm
sense.
gonna cast this because nothing bad could possibly go wrong, right? Worst case scenario, I collapse.
What?
Worst case scenario, I fall over in immense pain in front of the
Friends
dealer's clinic.
are supposed to protect friends. But if I have two friends,
Generally less.
I'm ready. Hurt yourself. Go
But I
ahead.
don't wanna. I don't wanna.
You like something,
If I actually succeed, I will be surprised.
if you like something, you generally want to, preserve it, make sure it doesn't go away.
Last time I tried something,
So you will protect it.
without
if I have
it
two
worked
friends,
flawlessly. Then I
and they
collapsed on
try
the
and hunt each other,
But that was the plan, to be
but
honest.
how do I protect both of them?
Now that is a complicated issue with no fine answer. Any struggle with that issue? Well, you either... Typically, there's only a few things you can do there. You can either essentially choose one, which is the least wanted answer, protect just that one person together, or you can attempt to get them to stop fighting,
You motherfucker.
which can be a complicated issue in itself.
Okay. Alright. That makes sense.
Well, this is convenient.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Simple words for complicated topics.
Fire enhancement on themselves. Me.
But sometimes the answer is that there is no answer.
Okay.
So I get a choice here.
Okay.
What are those?
The wand shatters.
I fucked up. That you did.
You goofed it.
Are you hurt?
A few splinters, but I'm fine.
Yeah, let me allow me.
Hold on, I got
Take your time. I'm gonna get into your questions.
I still don't understand time. People have explained it, but it's
I
weird.
fucked up a spell.
So sorry.
Time.
Sorry, they
I think I understand day,
standing ready to heal them if they
like
hurt themselves.
day, but I don't
Yes.
know.
Splinters. A little tired.
Could have been a lot worse.
Time, well, we are all experiencing time,
I
essentially.
was half expecting that to happen to me.
Just
Yeah, no, mana burns hurt. I never got a mana burn that bad.
basically, time never stops. It is always constant. It just keeps on going forward, forward, and forward, and forward. It is essentially just the concept of everything continuing to move,
I do have this as well.
or at least stay.
I think if that chat
Exist?
in a little bit more danger.
It's hard to describe, really. Just
Maybe later.
basically, we are just by existing, we are all experiencing time.
Or behind a wall, maybe.
You're right, I should do it right next to a tree while I try fire magic. Wouldn't be the first time I burnt down a tree around here.
Like,
I suppose.
As long as you don't do it next to the wizard.
and you can segment intervals of time into things like days, weeks, months, or hours, minutes, seconds.
Okay.
It's very valuable.
No, I did it over yonder with
People have
the
asked
fucking
me about stuff
highly
like that.
addictive tree. That was a whole mess. It's ashes now.
Hmm. Like, yesterday is what happened the day
Oh yeah,
before.
how are you feeling
Earlier in time. And if people are talking about the future, they're talking about what's going to happen later in time. Like tomorrow. That's the day after.
Right. Kind of understand that, but then they use other words, and I don't know
You chugged
what
it
that
immediately were on the ground.
Give me an example. What's a word do you need to explain?
Years. How many years?
Year. A year is 365 days. It is essentially a pretty long stretch of time. It's usually used for describing much larger units of time.
This is the only reason.
Sure. You want any help with that?
Know how to count. Okay.
I could try and help. I've been meaning to practice a little more. If you trust me, that is.
Right.
Then
300
Let's segment it down to
60 something days.
365 days. Segment it down a little bit more. A week is 7 days. And then after that is a month, which months vary. They range from 28 to 31 days. And then
But that's mostly for
there are 12 months in a year. So it steps up in how much time each one is.
I'm curious now.
Yeah, don't touch my shoulder. I'd be scared of what happens.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what do you do when that happens?
Probably heard Asmodeus spout off about months.
Yes.
Yes.
And someone else asked me how many years I was alive for.
Her
Hmm.
hand is ice cold.
Well,
That's a lot of
does it feel
counting.
more like years or more like days or months?
I don't know, but it was a while. I have to count.
Her hand gets warmer as your hand gets colder.
I'm sure the queen remembers.
Does it feel like more days than you could count?
It's almost like they're switching skin pigments for a second.
Yes. I can count.
Then it's most likely been a few years at the very least.
I can count 10 100s,
I didn't know that's what that was.
which makes 1,000. I learned that.
1,000 days at the very least.
Something like that.
Sorry. Hey, is Doctor in
So
here?
that'll be at least around 3 years. but-
No, he's not here at the moment.
Alright, sorry.
Could
I said ask
leave
him.
a message for him?
I always feel hot. I actually feel fine.
Hi.
Just tell him a guy named Isaac Bohatter is interested in that job that he had going on to kill a thing called a gel. Gel. Akira told me about it.
A grell?
Well, I'm probably gonna go
Well,
around the
yes,
corner and
that.
explode myself in fire. Have fun.
Is that happening soon?
I'd rather do it near
Because
the
I'm-
building and not across the island. Oh, I can't.
I'm going to
promise
help with
anything.
that.
You know magic.
Akira
Yeah,
told
no,
me. I asked Akira about it,
Just
and I
don't
meant
burn down the
to
healer's
find Doctor, and I
building.
can't find him.
We need that.
That's why I'm going
I
a
don't
bit
know where
further
he
away.
is, but I will let him know that
Good.
Isaac, right?
Isaac Bohatter, yes.
Hey, can
Well,
you
if he's
just
not here,
stay
usually
there
we're
here and just keep an eye on me in case if I do collapse, just in
I was
case.
down there, I couldn't find him.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
fuck,
can
this
do
armor's
that.
heavy. I'm going to drop
Why are
down
you
now.
going to
Thank
be
you.
collapsing?
It's fine, I'm just doing some stupid shit.
Sorry to interrupt, but
I'm
watching him.
but
It'll
okay.
be fine.
I'm getting away right now,
I'm
so
sure it will.
I'm sure.
But
that-
I mean, I came here to looking for Akira, but they don't look to be here right now, so.
Name. Don't remember.
Oh.
No idea.
Well, I guess he'll come back eventually if they want to do their magical focus. Sorry to bother.
No any.
You're not interrupting anything.
Teacher, I've been learning very much quicker.
You know, I just try to be polite.
Mo
I need
me.
me a dedicated teacher or something.
Moen?
I've just been teaching myself for a while.
There
now.
we are. There we are.
Other than the other day.
This is out of
Names are
I'm
hard.
just walking over to tell you this. You see them standing over
Very
there.
well.
Cool.
You see a bright flash of orange.
Thank you.
You don't see them anymore.
You're also cool.
Oh,
Me?
oh, that's.
Yes.
I don't think that was supposed to happen. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Just work here.
Why are you running?
I am now very hungry and am starting to see allies as food. So I need to go find something.
Ah, dear. Yes. Go eat.
Okay.
Perhaps you could have some Charlotte soup.
Yeah, let's kick his ass.
No, he's burned to a crisp. Let's not kick his ass. Let's help him.
Give him some ice.
Toasty,
That might help.
crispy toast.
Out of
Ice
character.
cube. Ice cube.
If you're
Ice
wondering how
cube.
bad it is,
Ice
it's a
cube.
crit one.
Ice cube.
Yikes.
Ice cube. Ice cube.
Ice cube boy.
Ice cube. Ice cube. Ice cube. Ice cube.
I think you're just hurting him. I don't think that's helping.
Ice cube. I'm helping, trust me, I was in the Healers Guild. I mean, they fired me, but... Ice cube. Ice cube. Ice cube. Ice cube.
Well, here, at the very least.
Helping, right, guys? No, I might need help.
Am I doing it? Try shaking
He's
him.
gonna-
Hold on, let's...
you are.
Go on, consume him.
Oh, nice. He's gonna try and cast like a basic healing spell to close up any open wounds.
The third degree burns that you saw slowly go away, but there is scarring.
Should I put him under?
I think he's okay. Hopefully that'll.
Oh God!
That's gonna
By
heal
the
plenty.
fucking
Heal-
traveler.
That wasn't a good idea, Ash. I don't know why you did that. I don't know why I let you do that.
Trials and error. God, the whole gun
Trial
thing
and-
went a lot better than that. Holy
How about
shit!
How about we get you to the Healers Guild so they can properly get you, healed up.
So, anything happened when I left?
Oh, I impaled myself.
I mean, I saw that.
Hold on.
Come on.
Oh, Beachroad was talking about his tragic backstory, so I didn't go and talk to him. Then I left.
I feel like
no,
he
right,
always
right,
tries
it's
to
in
beg
this
for you.
I know it's
You're
not
pretty
me.
mean.
With my situation in my home, I can't bring more war, especially to my new home. So,
Right.
Oh. You're right, your evening has
Well,
been
Angel
worse.
Jane.
Well,
Why is everybody at the door? What's happening?
I can't come in because I'm not part of your club.
Aether, why is everybody here?
Did I close the door?
I sleep here.
Well, I get you.
I'm looking for food.
I sleep here.
This is the man that makes all our arms.
You do?
And fixes it, so I don't.
I
I'm
sleep
not going
here.
to really kick him out.
No, you don't.
Well, I understand why everyone over here is here.
He sells me illicit
How many
objects.
hundreds of years?
Get close. Eugene.
Boy, wasp lady
Fit
here.
in.
How's it going,
Just
Eugene?
blend in.
Yeah, if we
Dried
just
meat.
pretend like we're supposed to be here, they won't.
Yeah, I'm
suspect a thing.
blending
Why are
in.
you so close to me?
Trying to make space, I'm sorry.
I'm here to put a boundary on someone. Hello! I'm here to. Wait, no, wait a second.
He's doing his impersonation.
Hey, Eugene, do you want to put some blood on this?
Stay back!
What?
He's got a pen.
He's got a pen.
You have better
He's
luck
got a
with a
quill.
candle, my guy. You grab that candle and then light it
It
on
is mightier
fire.
than the
You're
sword.
more.
He's right.
But I also have a sword, if that's what you want.
No, Eugene, no, sorry. Oh.
That's actually more deadly than what I suggested. You should put that one away.
Yeah.
Well, get that fixed. After you stabbed yourself with it earlier.
Yeah, he did.
I don't
I
need
don't
it
know why.
fixed.
How you feeling,
Okay.
Captain? Your expedition.
Sorry, there's ice on your floor. Me.
Eugene.
Your floor's wet. You should probably put a
Here,
shine
Eugene,
down.
put some blood on that.
I got the alchemist.
What does it
file.
say?
That's one more ingredient we needed.
It is a list of information that none of it has been filled. It seems to be on a contract to join the Seekers.
It's a packed house.
Did you
I've got someone else's blood.
About a specific box we need
That
to
Don't ask how.
No, I don't think it
That's
does.
not how it works, though.
No, that's not how it works. You can't sign someone
Why
else.
doesn't it?
Just curious.
Why doesn't
Because you
it,
can't
though?
sign someone else.
Also,
to
it's not a
join the
blood
guild.
contract. It's just the blood is like
Excuse
we
me,
asked
everybody.
guys to have a
Excuse me,
bit.
You're excused.
Okay, so what about that?
Don't
Come back later. Actually,
So, what does the Seekers Guild do?
Yeah, you're
Get magic items for the Aether crystal.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Dan.
because this one time, like 6 days ago, maybe more, I accidentally.
Your friends?
Go over well. Was anything said after we left? By Kai?
I was pulled away. And Rayo's calmed down a bit, and he apologized for
I'd
his
say that it's a
behavior.
success. The meeting, that is. It went over smoothly. We are underway with further communication.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't know what any of that
We.
means.
It's
I just woke up.
We had some talks, and we're under agreement to continue talks and come up with a plan that benefits all the guilds.
Okay.
Hopefully to bring in the Helix Guild next time we talk, and hopefully maybe some others. Pillars of the community
It should
coming
be
together.
I mean, it should benefit you, Yellow, if you choose to come with the groups when they go into the swamp.
Okay. As long as they don't fight
If they're
more
willing to cooperate,
things.
it will be put on to the professional scouting groups chosen by the guilds.
Okay. I had
Otherwise,
today. And only just woke up from it. I am very hungry.
Oh, I'll help you feel rested.
And I was going to destroy your cabinets to find your hidden foods.
Alright, that's
destruction
probably
of guild
something I need to-
property is an illegal offense, I'm pretty sure. Hey, what is?
Let's see, I still have some hunch of goat meat. Probably a good leg. I'll go hunting to that later, and I'll bring you along. Sound good?
I will go with you. I'm gonna need a nap first.
Of course.
Other friends should join us for hunting. I like hunting. I learned what liking things is.
I'm not exactly good with hunting on land. I'm good at hunting on water.
You also need to take some rest after the paperwork.
Regardless of what you see in me, Guildmaster, I am not a child.
I don't think of you as a child. If I did, I'd be trying to force you to go to bed. It's merely a suggestion. I trust you have enough mental capacity to make your own decisions.
Thank you, Guildmaster.
But even adults need to be told what to do sometimes. I've been told what. That's why I had my seconds in command. So if I ever messed up, they could tell me. Or if I need to be reminded of something.
Sure you'll find a worthy replacement?
I hope so.
Reminds me, have I met all the members of the Agricultural Guild yet? There's Annabelle.
Don't believe so.
Yellow. You believe so?
I don't
No.
believe so. There's a few of us. I know there's a few only in certain days. Such as, Pierre and, Ash.
I would like to meet them someday.
Hopefully. I think I saw one of the, I saw Gully by the arena. He's also a member. Big Stolen, Golem. Let's see, the one person who warmed your feet this morning was Julian. That's one of our other members. Luckily, ever since I had Quick, I made sure all of this place was fireproof.
Good.
Especially since she could breathe fire.
I'll leave you guys to your paperwork.
Actually, can I talk to you outside for a sec? If you don't mind.
Sure.
I have something I need to do. I'll be right back, Pommel. And yeah, I'm low. You okay talking by the crystal?
right. I can't read. I'm certainly trying though. How are you feeling?
Pardon?
How are you feeling?
Satisfied.
What does that mean?
Content. Completed in fulfilling a task.
Happy.
Bit more complicated than happy.
Okay.
I sure hope nobody's stealing from our kitchen. Otherwise, I'd have to call the guard that doesn't exist.
Stealing? I'll work here.
Oh, you
No
do?
stealing happening here. Yeah, I'm part of the agricultural guild. Remember, we met the other day.
Nice. Oh,
They gave
so
me coffee.
apologies. I didn't see. I didn't see an agricultural symbol on you, nor did I believe we were properly introduced. So, my sincerest
Properly
apologies,
introduced,
sir.
No, please. I was just coming back to make some more coffee because I didn't get to drink the last batch.
Could you make me some?
Absolutely.
I prefer
relatively
60%
soon.
milk.
You don't mind sheep's milk, do you?
No. As long as it's
Well,
milk.
I do.
What is your name?
Toby.
Toby.
Good to meet you.
Salutations. I am Pommel. Pommel the Fourth Doe. Nice to meet you, Doe.
Pommel. Good to meet you, Pommel.
Likewise.
I hope I'm not hurting at all.
No.
I heard you had something going on earlier. You all had to go to Redwall.
I'm
being
helping
nosy
the
about
guild
that.
master continue with some long overdue diplomatic talks. I'm also helping with paperwork because people are very busy going out and about their days than do inside guild work. I've taken it upon myself to do so.
Well, that's noble. Paperwork is boring.
I'm watching them scribble on.
It has its place.
I'm sure
Ledgers.
those scribbles mean something.
Replacement of rather vague or otherwise outdated charts from the MIA second in command. Since you are part of the guild, I will allow you to know that we're currently in talks to get some extra avenues of work for us. Help communicate better with the Redwall Guard and help improve relations.
I guess that's
Please
a
be
good
on
thing,
your best
then.
behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior.
It is much
Usually.
appreciated, Toby.
I never get up to trouble on purpose. It just
If
sort
there's
of happens.
any information that the guild needs to know, we are trying I'm trying my best to update anything or learn anything about the guild. Anything that the guild needs to know, please inform anybody.
Well, I think most people should know that Yellow's not allowed to drink coffee. That's what I've learned today.
They haven't killed me, so you should sleep. When did you join, Toby? I'm assuming it's before my time.
A decent time ago. A matter of months, I believe now. Maybe something like that. Also, here you are. Put the mug down. About half milk. Fine, no milk.
I'll be taking care of any supply lists or ledgers in my spare time. So if you need anything, I will be having a list, hopefully. So if you need anything, do come to me, and I'll see that you are properly equipped.
I'll keep that in mind, but I feel for the most part I've got the tools I need to do for my basic duties. At least in the field.
Have you been to Redwall recently?
Recently, no. I usually stick around here.
Well, if you do, make sure to go with facial protection. Swamp is getting worse, and it's actually affecting the town itself. Black
Facial
ash
protection.
has been... stuff has been falling from the sky in Redwall, and you need facial protection, otherwise things get into your lungs that need to be removed magically. So, make sure to go stop by the seamstress or the blacksmith or whatever you need to do and get some face coverings. Treat it like you would volcanic ash, if that's simpler.
I think instead I will just not go to Redwall.
I
don't have a whole lot to do there.
I will readjust
Redwall.
my physiology to avoid it.
It's magical in nature, from what I understand, but you do you. C2. Redwall is, for all intents and purposes, a hub of different cultures and people, which, while all good and well, has led to a lot of heated conflicts in the past. Someone took up residence in a local area and has made things exceedingly worse day by day for the town.
I see.
The Agricultural Guild is trying to help come up with a standardized solution until a problem solver for the issue at hand is found. Something to keep people cooperative.
He's hoping things stay peaceful, or at least
They should in
not
Aether.
any. Well, here I'm not so worried, but Redwall seems a bit more concerning with the ash and whatnot.
If Redwall falls, I'm sure the protection over Aether is much more defensible.
I would imagine so, or at least hope so.
I will fight.
It is a singular interest on a thin, long bridge leading into a bottomless chasm for all intents and purposes. I think we will be fine if proper security is put in place. Which I'm hoping. Not promising, though.
Well, the greatest threat...
It wasn't not the first time I've been called to defend Redwall.
So I've heard. Surprised it's even survived.
It's got a history of being attacked. Be it raiders or what have you. Yeah, it's stubborn. It's a stubborn town.
It's a town where good intentions flourish. Unregulated. Like blood and shark-infested waters.
How you been, Toby?
They gave me coffee.
Okay. I gave her coffee, and it was a bad idea, but she's fine, so, you know.
You're lucky she ain't a spider.
Why?
She can
what happens when you
change
give a spider
from
coffee?
what she is now.
Well, caffeine for spiders is more like alcohol.
Oh. Oh.
I only remember everything getting really slow and me trying to find something to hunt, and then I found it. I beat it up, and then I was very hard to move.
There was no one we knew, right?
I don't know if you were close with the training dummy.
Then no. It's fine.
I'll miss Steve.
I won't.
I didn't know he had a name. Oh, I feel worse.
I didn't know
No,
that they could
I'm-
come alive, but they do, and they are, well, soulless, and they act soulless, so good riddance.
Hmm.
They disrupted the peace and have attacked myself and multiple people on multiple occasions. So I do not feel sympathy.
And it's a good thing I killed them, because they attacked my friend, and I'm supposed
You can't really
to
kill something that was never really alive. From what I
Spit acid
understand.
on
Yes.
it.
Then you destroyed a thing. Let's call it that. Destroy the thing. Good job.
At least it wasn't something that was alive. Or something that's,
Yes.
you know.
I'm talking to a merchant about selling some extra cider and rum, get a little bit of cash inflow for the guild.
Should I put that down on the economics? Look.
Yeah.
Okay.
They actually gave me a special seal. If I put it on the letter, put the seal, wax seal on the letter, and I might go straight to them.
You can get me a contract or a letter of specifications of what's being delivered. I can put it down easily.
Of course. It's the same merchant who's sending me the chickens and fertilizer.
Good. Sooner we can get this swamp business dealt with, the sooner we can get that farm in place. I doubt keeping so many farm animals all closed up on such a small plot of land is healthy for them. Moving them to Redwall would be preferable.
No, it would be.
Then again, I'm pretty sure a lot of the people there would just eat them, so maybe keeping them here isn't a bad idea.
Luckily,
So,
I know,
when are we
how to
expecting for them to arrive?
fertilizer and sheep, I'll have to ask again, but it should be in the coming days.
Disappointed look on this person would eat them.
Might have to do some experiments to find out what those fey plants do. See what you can use them for. Hopefully, they'll make good alchemical ingredients. Should be
Right.
good for trade, as well as since they're magical in nature. It should be good to give the crystal as well.
All goes according to plan, I'm sure they You have a pretty good yield.
Mm-hmm. Should help as well. I have a growth from crystals to help plants grow, so it doesn't rely on the magical nature of Aether entire time. We
As
should
long
get
as
more of
you
those.
never give up on it, you'll never let it down. You won't have to run around and desert it for other stuff.
Well, I miss Rick.
You won't have to cry about it. Say goodbye to it. You won't have to lie about it. Hurt people. Especially if you and the Healing Guild have known each other for so long. No heart achings.
I mean, I keep constant supplies to them, so.
Well, even if it goes bad, I'm sure deep inside, I know what's going on. Is there a clock in here?
Do you? Do you know
What?
deep inside what's going on?
No. What?
No.
I was just.
You might need to go to bed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just trying to make casual conversation. I don't know what's so wrong about asking. I'm never sick because I'm very dedicated to this work. You know, I'm just trying to make out a conversation. Because
No, fair enough.
I'd never give this up.
Fair enough.
I'd never give you up. Never let you down. Never run around and desert you.
I hate my life.
What do you mean? It's a lecture. It was me trying to be nice, you know? I wasn't trying to...
And thank you, Pommel. It's very nice. Thank you.
Don't mean to make you cry. You're not gonna say goodbye, are you? You're not gonna tell a lie to me.
People wonder why I smoke.
I still don't understand what lying is. Like, why?
Well, don't worry, because I'll never tell a lie and hurt you.
They can hurt?
Lies can hurt.
Yeah, especially if you've known each other for so long. It makes your heart aching. I'm just trying to say it. What?
No, it's just.
How much coffee have you had?
Deep inside, I'm not quite sure what's going on. But, you know, I've drank a bit.
If you want.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
What a lot of scribbles.
A lot of writing. What's the rise be?
Oh, writing, yeah.
Don't know what any of it means. I like watching you do it.
Writing.
I can read it and staring at it's making my head spin.
It's harder when you're not used to the pattern of swaying from side to side, I guess.
I mean, when
Like
you're on
slide to the
open
left,
shore, open ocean.
slide to the right, press cross. Then you know a wave comes over and you hop one time, and then you hop twice another. First it's one hop this time, then two hop this time. Bumpy ship work. Very bumpy.
How long have you been doing those ledges for?
Let me think.
Enough to earn a vacation day, that's for sure.
Been alive.
At the very least, a break.
226 years. I learned to writing when I was 10-ish. So I'd say 10 when I was 10. I've been doing ledgers.
Wow, that's a.
That's
Hellions are not
19 times
exactly
my-
the longest living races like elves or whatnot, but we do live a long time. Probably around 400 to 500 years.
I'm trying to learn
That's a
how
very
long
long
I'm
time.
alive. I was told how years work now, and so it's just a matter of counting a lot.
It's counting a lot of suns and moons.
I'm
Sort of
going
becomes
to talk to my queen about it.
infinitesimal
remember.
after a long while.
They would remember all of it. I will ask them, and then I will do counting, and then I will know the answer to the thing people have asked me before. And I don't remember who asked me.
What is that? Now.
Usually queens live longer in a hive, so.
Right.
I have only ever had one queen. Does I do a good job
It's
defending?
I'm told that the way my people count lives is significantly different from how others count their lives for some reason. Because we don't just live one life, we live multiple.
You remember your past lives then?
It's not reincarnation, it's more like a system of aging. Because people mature at different rates when they age differently. So my people developed a 9-life system. I'm currently in my second life. For the first 100 years, I was in my first life, learning my trade, learning my family's history, philosophy, archaeology, geology, star charting, stargazing, astrology, flaking, basic history of my people, religion, so on and so forth for the past 100 years or so. And when I was out of age, I chose to go out for about 26 years now. I've been away from home. Out here learning what I couldn't in one spot. And I'm in my second life as a consequence. At the end of my second life, I will return home. Third life, matured pillion. Ready for whatever my travels have.
Oh. Let's make sure you get to your third life then.
Not many do. I appreciate the sentiment.
And counting yourself lucky to have more than one at all.
It's a gift. Many races live so long yet do so little with the gift they're given. They sit around in dusty libraries and marble halls, not helping or learning about the world around them to share with us. I guess you could
Well,
say
everyone
my...
finds purpose in their own thing, I suppose, even if they live long times.
Yet few find purpose in helping others, only helping themselves.
I suppose so. It would be better if more people did.
Should I not be?
I started the guild.
People,
Gives
I guess you
us
could
a
say,
place to help
were
folk.
enlightened. And so we usually take on, when we travel, an advisor role, when we learn and understand about the world around us and how it's changed over the years. A bridge between the old world and the new. It is a gift not to be wasted, much like how other races do. Hiding in their forges, their mountains, their palaces on high. They have their reasons. Oftentimes it is a greater of two evils.
So, I shouldn't be hiding in my hive?
If you have a good reason to do so, I mean, self-preservation is important. It's just that my people like helping others along the way for self-fulfillment. Part of our culture. Yes. I was taught, influenced, debated, and came to understood
I think
through my actions. It's a good thing.
It is.
It's an impossible task. Helping everyone. You can't have everyone agree in the end, but in attempting to try, there is a self-fulfillment in knowing that you tried to do good in the world. That you left something behind that could have been helpful for everyone you met.
Sometimes
When you
there
die,
isn't a right answer.
would you like people to remember you fondly? Or as a killer? A hunter? What would you want to be remembered for?
Remembered.
When things die, they're gone. They don't usually come back.
Yeah.
You remember your kill from, how it tasted, how you hunted it, how you, feasted on it. Not necessarily when you get hunted yourself or eaten, but when you die, what would you like your hive to think about everything you were? Everything you were to your friends? What would you like for them to think or say about you when you can never see them again?
When drones die in the hive, I don't understand. Lots of them die.
It's a complicated subject.
Okay.
Something that, I suppose a hive mind would not entirely understand. Because it's more so a individual thing than a collective.
Well, let's put it this
So let me rephrase it. With everything your hive has done, from its accomplishments to its feasts, to its great drones, to its queens, imagine it. Suddenly everything's gone. What do you think it'd be remembered for? Would you be satisfied with what it had already done, how it lived? Or would you have wished for it to have aspired to something even greater? What would you like if at any point the hive and the collective cease to exist to be remembered for? As mighty warriors, mighty hunters, a great society? What would you like people to talk about? when it no longer exists. If that happens. There's no definitive answer right now. Again, it's a really big question. It's taken entire lifetimes, entire, I guess you could say, drone lifespans for someone to think and try and figure out theirs, and they never really reach a satisfying conclusion. It always changes with how people experience the world, what they lose, what they gain. It's all a matter of, I guess, personal want. Personal desire.
I will talk to the Queen about this, as it should be something they decide, not they're in charge. I do need to return though. You're still really cool. Anyway, you.
Thank you.
You gave me coffee.
I'm sorry about that.
Farewell, Yellow.
I will see you all again.
I hope my words weren't necessarily harmful or negative.
I
simply sharing ideas.
We'll see what the Queen thinks. I don't know what to
See you
say.
for hunting later.
I will come back for that.
Very well.
Take care.
That's a big question. Not actually up to the Queen. Queen has nothing to do with their external interactions. All something that Yellow has been in charge of. And as such, while the Queen might want a certain outcome for their remembrance, will be Yellow